we're live. Oh, and okay, we're good. Um, all right. Well, while we're waiting for Kang Day to join us, figured we'd do a quick recap. Um, you had gone into the wetlands to investigate the source of corruption, the source of what could be the possession of Lord One's wife. Um, You indeed found it, a spirit that was murdered by Lord Juan. You have the sword, recovered the sword as proof. You did a psychometric reading um, to actually have witnessed that event. And you were making your way back to Yunsan to confront Lord Juan for his crimes and bring him to justice. However, on the way, in fact, starting from the wetlands, you are pursued by mysterious adversaries, an elf and two dwarven archers who pursued you to a barn, roughly halfway between the wetlands and town, where you decide to rest up before returning to town and confronting Lord Juan. However, during that rest, the adversaries found you, um, and a battle ensued, a pretty brutal one at that, where we saw Min go down several times while Yun was taking a nap, and Jiho was just scared and confused. I guess would be the best way can, to describe him. Um, but ultimately, you survived. Unfortunately, the elven illusionist escaped. You managed to kill one of the dwarven archers, and the other one you captured. You strung him up like a pinata in the barn. Tried to question him. Um, he was somewhat helpful, and so much so that he even offered to help you to a certain degree to help you gain entrance to Lord Wan's Hanok. Um, you realize also that you were being hunted because you're wanted criminals now by order of Lord Wan. There is a bounty on your heads. So you've debated whether or not it was wise to return back to town, and if you did so, how you would go about doing it. Whether you should go and assault Lord Wan's Hanok directly, or I'm not sure what other options you were considering at that time. Um, but you decided anyway to make your way back to town because that's where all the answers were. That's where justice still needed to be served. Um, you tried to cast Pass Without Trace. However, your stone friend, despite the tremendous advantage of that spell, was unable to stealthily get past the guards who noticed him. But before they noticed him, a young woman noticed him, and you recognized her as the maidservant at Lord Wan's Hanok. She intercepts you, takes you to one side, and tells you the state of things in town, where Lord Wan has decreed that you are criminals, placed a bounty on your heads, and how certain townsfolk have risen to your defense due to your activities and past activities there where you helped them. Specifically, the Dokebi that you rescued from the um, perhaps not so honest cobbler, um, and the young woman who actually you helped resolve that whole issue of the disappearing shoes. So, with that in mind, you also find out that there is one of Lord Wan's magistrates in town center, which leads up to Lord Wan's Hanok, making an announcement to the town to pronounce a death penalty you, for crimes committed against Lord One, and you have been offered a chance to defend yourselves and face him in a court of public opinion. However, before doing so, Jiho, you reached out to that spirit in the wetlands, the one that was murdered by Lord Wan. And find his name again, An Byung-jun, and invited him to take possession of you once more before entering town, so that he could seek revenge personally. He gladly accepted. You felt a rush of cold, dark, necrotic energy and envelop your body as he took control of it. And you confidently marched into town. Did I miss anything significant there?
I think confidence is a strong word, but I think we got everything.
I'm pretty sure that I said he could use me as a vessel to see justice be brought to his murderer,
Wow,
not seek
it's
revenge.
yeah. Well, he doesn't care.
Yeah. You get that sense that he does not
Unfortunately.
care. He just wants revenge. All right, so that's where we'll start. And here in the town center, you find a small crowd gathering, and a halfling man in typical young buns type of outfit, black robes, black hanbok with the black wide brimmed hat, addressing the crowd, listing off all the crimes that you have committed, all the dishonorable deeds and actions that you have incurred upon arriving in town, and why you merit the death penalty. Upon seeing you, he smiles and invites you up to the small little platform, the stage in front of the crowd, to debate him. And at this point,
Oh,
you
gosh.
also notice that the illusionist that escaped in the previous battle is sitting behind him. And you
I
get
don't
the
think a
strange...
guy who's good at illusions should be sitting behind the dais. I think that's that calls into the question the truth of this court.
You all got the sense from various insight rolls that you basically walked into a trap, because now you find yourselves in a social battle of wits.
Is there's like a large? Is there like a large crowd of citizens there?
Yes.
Okay. And where are we on the dais with them now?
You have been invited up.
Okay. And then he presented his the charges, right?
Yes.
Okay. With the civil servant's textbook that I got from one of our adventures, I've been thumbing through that in our rests. I would say that I think you need to present some case. You can't just throw out charges willy-nilly against us. I would assume you guys have the burden is on the prosecution to present their case, right?
He smiles at you when you say that. You must misunderstand. This is not a trial. This is your judgment. We've already gone past the trial. We've already deemed you guilty. You are simply determining the punishment that suits your crimes.
This doesn't seem very fair. Shouldn't we be able to speak for ourselves?
And you hear people in the crowd. You have a little cheering section. The three dokebi are kind of like right up at the front, jumping up. Like, yeah, yeah. It says, very well. Lord Juan is a just and fair man. You may present your case, but I should warn you, if you lose, you will be put to death immediately.
So, what were the exact charges that were condemned for?
Before we get into that, that's going to be part of this trial. This basically, if you can call it that. I'll give you
This trial seems like, I know there are no kangaroos here, but
Yeah.
The
whatever
circus
the
is very
Korean
full of monkeys.
equivalent of a kangaroo.
All right. So I'm going to have each of you. Yes, it is. Make a charisma check for me, please.
Can we do persuasion?
No, this is straight charisma.
Can I give guidance?
Nope. This is like an initiative roll.
Do
Okay.
I get one being possessed?
You do. You will still roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I also do my hit points? I know I just rolled
yes.
a
Sorry,
one,
sorry.
but a dirty one, not a nat one.
Oh, yeah, -1 in your charisma.
The
Ouch.
I
dirtiest
do.
one I've ever seen.
Absolutely filthy one on the board to start out.
Grossest. I want to puke.
Ugh. Yeah, can I roll that d8?
Yes, you can.
Alright, got my bad roll out of the way already, so... Okay, I'll keep a 7.
Keep your 7. I will just roll just to see what I get.
If you get an 8, I quit. Okay, we're good.
All right, you're good.
I mean,
All right, so
I know a certain
then-
person who got a 7 and took a 2 instead.
and Jiho, did you roll yet?
Working on it. There we go.
Oh wow, I got a low roll too.
11. Okay, and I will roll for the. He gets a 17. He goes first. And when Kang Dae joins us, I'll let him roll. All right. So this is the way this is going to work. You are in social combat now. And here are the rules. You need to make 3 successful persuasion checks before he does. All right. And your DC for that persuasion check is a 20. You can reduce that DC by, instead of making a persuasion check, you can make another check. Like you can either like study the crowd, try to sway the crowd, counters an argument, or threaten him. Any other kind of social interaction that involves parlay. Or you can give help action to someone else. Doing so can reduce the DC of that persuasion roll for the next persuasion roll. Once that persuasion roll is met, it'll go back to 20 for the next one.
Okay.
So the first side, whether it's you, the players, or this magistrate whose name is Im Jong-hyun, gets 3 successful persuasion checks, wins this contest. And based on the quality of your arguments, you may get advantage on your roll. Okay. He will go first. And he is going to go straight to persuading the crowd. He turns to the crowd as you all gather up on stage with him, and he says, "Behold, the criminals stand before you. These spirit mongers, those who deal with the undead and evil that haunts our town. We did not have such troubles until they arrived. Is that a coincidence?
Objection.
Not.
Reaction.
For this reason, I feel we should sentence them to death immediately." And I'll make that persuasion roll. And just so you know, he gets +7 on his rolls.
I don't think he should. I don't think he's very persuasive. Boo.
Natural 20.
Does that count for 2?
It does count for 2. He's got 2 successes already, right out of the gate. All right, next up, Kong Day. Welcome. Just in time.
So, are we already, like, the noose is tightening already? We're screwed?
Yeah, you're 1 success from being beheaded.
Alright, I'll prepare my new character.
Wow, this is a fast beheading.
It's pretty quick.
I need you to make a charisma check for me, please, Kong Day. That's going to be your initiative in this social combat.
Just a flat charisma.
It's the flat charisma, yeah.
$15.
15. That was a saving throw. You can
Oh.
make an ability check. I'll use your roll, and just what's your ability check modifier?
+2.
+2? All right.
I think it's the
So
same
15.
thing, right?
All right. Kong
Does it
Day,
have charisma save proficiency?
you are next. So you might have missed the rules of this.
Mm-hmm.
You basically, your side has to basically make 3 successful persuasion checks before he does. The DC is a 20 on that persuasion check. And instead of making that persuasion check, you could instead make another social interaction, whether that be threatening, providing a counter argument, or whatever you want to do, to help lower that DC for the next player in the initiative order, so that when they make the persuasion check, they'll have a lower DC. And based on the quality of your arguments or what you do, you can get advantage on your roll.
So what's the argument been made against us so far, just so I can have some context of what
That all of this trouble had not started until you arrived in town, and that you are responsible for it.
I see. Well, one could say that this trouble were already here, and we're just, shedding some light. If anything, you're the true people behind this are just using us as a scapegoat for things that are already happening. You're just too blind to see it. And I'm just gonna use a intimidation, not so much intimidating him in like a threatening way, but in regards to the potential mishaps that could happen.
Yeah.
That could befall them should we not intervene.
Go ahead and make a straight intimidation check for this one.
Can I
And if you
guidance this
succeed-
intimidation?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Alright, so roll that one. Check. 12. Guidance is a D4.
Yep.
Come on, Max. Even though it's a 20, so I'm not gonna make it, so it doesn't matter.
No, this is intimidation. So you're not trying to persuade the crowd. You're trying to intimidate them, or try to.
I'm trying to
Tell
like
them the
fear. I'm trying to
consequences.
fear monger them. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So you guys, like, you ain't her world or her.
Okay, you
Not by us.
succeed. You succeed. The DC for your persuasion is now 18. And not only that, through your argument, you have imposed disadvantage on the magistrate's next argument.
You're just so scary.
As there's you hear like whispers in the crowd, and the Dokebi in the front are going, "Yeah, yeah, Kongde," and then they kind of just
I
start
love
throwing
how we
mundu
have
at you.
our own cheerleader. Cheerleading SWAT.
All right, so next up we have Chiho. Now you
Oh,
are
no.
possessed.
Willingly.
Willingly at that. I will allow you to tell me what you would like to say, and whether or not you actually say that is different.
Would he have different stats as a possessed person?
No, he still has his stats.
So
Cool.
I want to not so much say something to the crowd. My social argument will be with the person possessing me, and it's not so much a possession. It's more of a hey, at this juncture, right now, the crowd seems to be on the magistrate's side. I would suggest that you allow the party to try to state the argument, or allow me to come through and state the argument, but we have to work together. So by just throwing out little facts that we can prove would help. Like, say we have the sword that may have killed you.
Okay.
It could go very bad very soon, and you won't have a
Cool.
body to.
This is going to be a contested charisma check.
Okay.
You against Anbyung Jun. Just gonna check what his charisma modifier is. He gets +3 on his roll.
Wow, pretty charismatic for a dead guy.
Oh,
He's using
it's a
Jiho's
tie.
raw charisma.
So I'll say you win on a tie.
Okay.
So you can feel him, like the anger, like you're shoved into the back of your own consciousness there, and you have total loss of your body. It's almost as if your entire body has fallen asleep and you have no control over it. It's a very strange feeling as you feel like you're kind of almost lurching for it. You can feel your jaw kind of open and sounds start to come out, but it's not your voice. And it's a very strange voice as well, because this individual is not used to your mouth and your tongue and hasn't spoken in a real body in quite some time. So it just ends up saying, "The sword," and he points kind of awkwardly at you, Min.
Didn't I give the sword to Dangsung?
Oh, Dangsung, you have
Yeah,
the sword?
no. I think I did, because I was like, we don't want to give the ghost. We're sort of carrot on a stick leading the ghost towards the manor with the sword, and I am too short to do that. So.
Okay. Dangsung, you have the sword then.
Yep, I do have the sword. Yep.
All right. So he's pointing at you, Dangsung. And as he's kind of like pointing at you, just kind of like almost lurching forward to try and grab it, you hear like a shocked sound come out of the crowd. Chiho, this is going to be an intimidation check.
I do an intimidation check.
Yes, you will do an intimidation check.
Do those well.
We're gonna scare these people into submission.
I do those really well.
All right, so the DC now for your persuasion check is 16.
Oh,
as the crowd just kind of takes a step back and people start whispering,
Oh yeah, my man.
is that the weapon that killed? Is that Dong Jun? And you can hear the whispers kind of going through the crowd. They're still on the magistrate's side for now. Next up, we have Dong Song.
He presented the argument that none of this happened until we showed up. I counter that we were called in because you guys had issues in the palace. Lord Juan brought us in to help out his wife because she was under possession, and so we were here under his orders to come in to make things better. From that, we've also helped several people out. We've uncovered a crazy shoe selling scheme from a cobbler. So we've uncovered a lot of dark things here, and plus we have the sword, which had Lord Juan's signature on it.
All right. You can make an straight intelligence check. Advantage.
Wait, I thought he was doing persuasion.
Oh, was this a persuasion? Were you trying to persuade the crowd, or you were you were doing counter argument? I thought.
I was countering argument, but I was trying to persuade the crowd back to our favor.
Oh, okay. So you were trying to do so ended up being a persuasion. Okay, so
There's no intelligence on this team. There's no intelligence on this team. We're trying.
Okay, sorry, my misunderstanding. Because those are two actually different actions. One is counter argument, the other one is persuasion.
We're going on raw charisma. That's what we're trying to win.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make a persuasion check then with advantage, DC 60.
With advantage, you said?
Yep.
Woo!
That's what I'm
Didn't
talking
even
about.
need it.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Yeah, when you say this, and you mention the cobbler and how you uncovered his nefarious schemes of cheating people, the Dokebi, your cheering squad in the very front, say, yeah, you feed us. It's from that horrible man. These are good people. The cobblers, of course, is nowhere to be seen, and you see the woman that you helped as well, saying, yes, I can attest to that fact. They did help and resolve that issue, uncovering how this cobbler was stealing from all of us. And the Dokebi say, yeah, and they like Mandu too. And
I point to one of them, goes, Nepa, you're my favorite.
All right. So you have one success to his one success, or two successes.
Yeah, because life is unfair.
All right. And next up, we have Min.
Okay. Min's going to go with all the earnestness in their heart, and say, I went into the Hagwon wetlands and I saw the corruption seeping into it. Think of what a beautiful place it used to be. Don't you all feel how the corruption under is eating away at your lives? I felt the pain of the person that Lord Juan murdered with that sword.
Okay, what is this? Is this going to be another persuasion check?
Yes.
Okay, DC 20, you'll have advantage.
Yay! Okay. Okay, come on. Persuasion.
You hear some people in the crowd agreeing, and you see the Dokebi saying, "Yeah, that's why we had to leave the wetlands. It's corrupted." But you see the illusionists behind this magistrate, Im Jong-hyun. You just you notice him waving his hand a little, and he obviously casting some sort of spell.
That's not fair. Can I do anything about it?
What would you like to do?
I would like to point at him and say, "What is he doing?" I would like to call everyone to look at him and see him doing his
Everyone
little
looks at him.
finger shit.
And Im Jong-hyun says, "He is not on trial here. You are. He is simply serving as a witness."
A witness? Does he need illusion magic to be a witness? I see a lot of magic here, and none of it is being used to find out the truth.
The illusionist says, "Well, I did happen to see some magic being cast by your friend over there." Let's see, points to Hyun. If we were going to call each other out on magic, then it only is fair.
I was about to say, what did I cast? But then I remember I did give guidance.
Yeah. Don't. Wait.
All right. We're going to move on, actually, to Hyun. You're up.
Yikes. Well, I've got a -1 to charisma, so I'm going to do literally anything that isn't charisma based here.
Okay.
I would like to, gosh, maybe insight or perception on this crowd to see what it would really take to win them over. I feel like we've been presenting impassioned arguments and empathy-filled speeches here.
Go ahead and make that insight check as you just study the faces of the crowd as your friends make their arguments. 20. All right. So with that natural 20, you're going to give advantage on the next roll automatically. What you can tell is that the people want to believe you. They clearly don't like being under Lord Wan's thumb, but they're afraid of him, and they are afraid to speak out. You are strangers passing through this town. You just arrived a few days ago. They have to live here the rest of their lives under him. So that's what's holding them back.
It's really rough that our top charisma people are at the front of the order.
You can switch if you want. You can switch out your initiatives. That's totally cool, by the way. And you can also give aid or help to just forgo your turn and give advantage to someone when it comes to their turn. But it is now the magistrate's turn. He's going to have disadvantage on his roll because of the initial arguments that Kang Dae gave. But he says, "I have witnesses, townsfolk, just as you good folk are." And you can see two guards almost forcibly dragging the innkeeper onto the stage. And she's just standing there looking a little scared. She sees you and gives you a weak smile. And the magistrate kind of doesn't even look at her as he's addressing the crowd, but he just kind of waves his hand in her direction and says, "Tell us, when these strangers first arrived at your inn, did they enslave you, force you to cook for them entire nights tirelessly to fill their greedy bellies?" And she just kind of says, "They paid me? That is not what I asked. Did you not sleep for 2 days straight cooking magnificent meals for these indolent spirit mongers?" And she just kind of weakly says, "Well, it was mostly him," as she points to you, Kangdae. "He has quite an appetite, that one." There you have it. Come into town, cause all sorts of trouble, make life miserable for the locals. And he's going straight into a persuasion check again with disadvantage with that. Fails. And the Dokkaebi cheering squad at the very front says, "That's not true. We helped her out. She got her sleep on the second night. And it's not so hard, really, what he asked for us to do. And he paid us well. And he freed us. They're good people." And they're just like jumping up and down.
My boy Papa.
Front of the guy. All right. So
Papu.
he failed his persuasion. You guys survived that round. Kangdae, you're up again.
I might like to add that this lady is Mandu, best in town. And she can cook more than Mandu. It's pretty amazing. I fully appreciate one of the sleepless nights and hours put effort into it, made with love. So just for that, this town is worth saving, and I'm ready to put my life down on the line to save you, all of you, from this tyrannical rule. And if it means that I get more Mandu at the end of the day, then it's worth it.
All right. Because of Ayun's nat 20 on the insight, you'll have advantage on this roll. And it sounds like you're trying to sway the crowd.
Yes.
Or are you trying to do a persuasion on them?
What's the difference in the checks?
A persuade will go against whether or not is it going to be a DC 20, and that will, if you succeed, that will count as a success, or one of the 3 successes you need.
Mm-hmm.
A sway the crowd is a lower DC, and it will reduce the DC of the next persuasion check for your side by 2.
I will try and reduce the check.
Okay. So you have a choice here. You can make a performance check, if you like, or you can make a persuasion check.
It's the same either way, but I will try a performance with advantage. 15.
15, that's good enough. DC is now 18. All right.
Trying to touch the hearts of, the local community.
And when you say that she has the best Mandu in town, you can just see her smiling ear to ear, and a tear kind of rolls down her eye as she looks at you, and she's kind of going, because you know that one comment is going to bring her a ton of business now.
Yeah. It is a matter of pride. I did try to help, and she did chase me away.
All right. So that brings us next to Jiho. Still possessed. What would you like to tell her spirit?
Do you allow a bonus action to do a spell?
You can only cast a spell if there is no verbal, somatic, or material component to it.
Perfect. So for this round, since we're down 2-1, I will give the help action. Do we still have advantage?
No, you do not. The advantage was used already.
Can I give the help action to give advantage to the next person? To the next
All
for
right.
the next check.
All right, this is going to be another contested charisma check to
Okay.
see if you can persuade your spirit to try and help. To beat an 11. Nope. You have made your intention known that you want to help your friends. However, Myung-Jun has a different idea of what he wants to do, and you can the rest of you kind of just see him start taking steps forward, almost like Frankenstein towards you, Dong Song, and just sword, justice, revenge.
Can I hold
And
this?
as-
Can I just restrain him? Just just nonchalantly, just pull him back. Ooh, hold on there.
you used your action already, so I'll say no. But if
Alright.
somebody else wants to forego their action that hasn't gone yet to hold them back, you can. No?
Nope, we're gonna let him do it.
All right.
Yeah. I was gonna offer my action in this round to give the help action as well. I'm at the end of initiative, so if we want to bump me up before someone, I know you said we could kind of move our initiative order around.
I second that motion.
Right on.
Let's go.
All right.
Just
so
there,
in the
like,
meantime,
scratching my hooves.
all right. So sorry. I just make sure I understand what your intention is here. As Byung-Jun is lurching towards Dong Sung, reaching for the sword. What is Ha-Yun doing?
I don't think Hyen is doing anything to
Okay.
possess Jiho. No, I don't. I think because I want to use my action to give help to whoever's going to do the persuasion roll.
So this, Dong Sung, what are you doing? You're just trying to hold the sword out of reach?
I'm holding the sword out of reach, but I was gonna say like I'm holding my turn in initiative because I'm busy trying to keep Jiho away from the sword, and so I was gonna let Haeyun and Min do their thing before me, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. It'll still be a contested athletics as possessed Jiho tries to grab the sword.
He's a pretty athletic little bastard.
He is.
Jiho, please make an athletics check.
I mean, is it really contested? He could just hold it above his head and I won't be able to reach it.
I'm going to try and climb him.
Yes,
I'm not trying to climb him.
Climb it. Climb that rock.
Oh, no.
Really? I got a +1 in that no.
All right. Jiho, you managed to grapple the sword away from Dong Sung.
Can I say I did instant delivery as part of my prep for the day,
Okay.
and during the prep of the day, so this was a ritual casting, so I'm not spending a self slot, so I tagged Kangdae as my go-to person with this, and so I see him reach for it, and I deliver it to Kangdae, the sword to Kangdae, so now Kangdae has it.
Very cool. The sword just kind of disapparates out of your hand and appears in yours, Kangdae.
Oh,
Uh,
how'd I get there?
And you see Jiho, possessed Jiho, looking rather confused, just kind of grabbing at thin air now. Looking around, wondering where it is, and then he spots Kang Day with it, and he's going to start moving towards him next round.
That was only a bonus action too.
Mhm.
So.
Yep. So that won't be your full action.
Yes.
All right. That was Jiho. Next up, we have Dong Song. You said you're gonna hold your
my
action.
initiative. Yeah, hold my action
Yep.
for, I think, Min and then Heian.
All right. Yeah.
Technically.
Min, what would you like to do?
You said it's an 18
It is an 18 now. Yeah.
currently.
I have a +3 charisma. Side note.
Yeah, I have a +3 to persuasion. Why? I don't think. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm sorry. We have to roll good eventually. So Min stands up and looks at everyone and says, I know it's scary. When I left my home in Asadal, it was scary for me too. But I promise you, as soon as we are finished here, we will go to the courts and demand they bring this corrupt official to justice. You have
Right.
my word as the person I used to be, Gung Min Suk.
This is going to be a straight persuasion roll.
Fuck.
And and not doing this arbitrary. There is actually a condition that would trigger an advantage.
Does my help action help this at all?
I'll let you choose. Who do you want to help? Dong Sung or Min?
I think initially I was planning on Dong Sung, but hearing Min like out their whole real name in this like passionate speech, I'd rather give it to them.
How are you helping?
I mean, just a little bit of like like riling the crowd. I'm like stomping my hooves a little bit. I'm echoing the dokebi because I don't know what to say.
Okay. Yeah, just adding a little bit more, an extra voice to the cheering squad. Sure.
Oh god, I'm gonna feel so bad if I roll badly. All right, here we go. Just did it.
Just did it. All right. So it's 2 for 2 to 2 right now. Even Steven. And the crowds, you can see the crowd just starting to get worked up, hearing all your impassioned pleas, being faced with like different perspectives and arguments and witnesses being brought forward. They're getting like excited about what's going to happen to you, and it can go either way at this point. Dong Sung.
All right. So I mentioned the 3 dokebi, how we use the argument that we like ruined the innkeeper's life, but I'm saying that like, but we brought her helpers. We noticed that she was having a hard time in her inn. We were the only people that went there that has been in there. So we were creating jobs with the dokebi. We were bringing in economy. We brought money in. We're giving money to this town. Don't think I didn't forget about you, Krakura. So I'm helping with that. And then again, we were brought in to do this job. And then I'm going to bust out into a performance check to recreate our first night there and helping the Lord Wan's wife in our ritual that ultimately failed, but it was reenacting what we did in trying to show the crowd what we did. This is our job in order to lower the DC.
When you say that and you start launching into this performance, the young dwarven servant pipes up and says, I was there. I let them in. I can attest to this. Lord One hired them. Make your performance check with advantage. All right, so DC for next persuasion is going to be an 18. But that brings us back to the magistrate's turn. And he looks at you and says, straightens his hanbok a little bit, clears his throat. Fine arguments you have presented here in your defense, I must admit. There still stands the issue of the corruption and your dealings with the undead. Behold, as he points to Jiho, possession of one of the spirit mongers by an evil undead intent on the murder of Lord One.
Well, Min says under their breath, to be fair, Lord Juan murdered him first.
I'll go,
Do I
"Ooh."
need any more proof than what stands before you this very moment? And he will roll. Even with a +7, it does not convince the people.
He's losing him. He's losing him.
And people are saying, I don't think he's possessed. That's just Dokepi. They're kind of doubting him, and you can see when he fails to. He was so confident in his argument that he was going to win this in the end, and the fact that he failed, he looks visibly shaken. And you see the illusionist behind him get up and kind of walk very quickly back up to the Hanok.
He's making a break for it. He's going to tell Lord One what they're going to have done.
Long day, you're up.
What's the matter, magistrate? Looking a bit flush behind the gills there. Almost like Lord Juan. Have you seen his nails recently? Chewing them non-stop. Guilt's getting to him. He's losing sleep. Because he knows
Where'd
what's coming
everyone
for
go?
him. His reckoning is coming. May not be by us, but his day's coming. And yours will be too, if you hang your rope with him. Everyone here knows it. Let's be real. Every single man and woman in this village knows that you're in cahoots with the downright dirty, corrupted Lord Juan. Quite frankly, they're tired of it. So are we. In fact, I believe you just hung your own noose right here. Do us a favor and, put your head on the chopping block. Just lean back. Ugh.
All right, that sounds like an intimidation check to me for sure. You can use your strength if you prefer. That's up to you.
I will use. I think I'll use my. Yeah, I think I'll use an intimidation check. So it's a flat.
Yep.
Come on, big money. 17.
Just gonna make a quick check here. Okay. Ye see the magistrate He's already a little shaken, a little starting to feel a little fearful, in fact. He takes a step back as if he's going to bolt. And his next argument will be at disadvantage because of intimidation. If it gets that far, unless you guys can win it first.
Bring it home.
All right, that brings us to Chiho. What would you like to do in your possessed body?
So, I've been possessed twice now, both times willingly. And when I became unpossessed, did I notice that the spirit had lingered? Like, could I visibly see the spirit the first time around?
There was a semi-corporeal form, yes.
I'm getting some weird internet issues, so I'm gonna quit out temporarily and come back.
Right, no worries.
So I can do something as long as I don't have a verbal or component to cast it, correct?
No verbal, no somatic, no material
Okay.
components.
I don't like being accused of being a spirit monger and them knowing that I'm possessed. I really don't want to fuck it up by arguing with this guy. I'm going to attempt to turn into a necklace and see if he just disappears.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's okay. So here's what I want to happen. I'm gonna talk to him first. I'm like, when you feel this, tell them who murdered you. That's what I'm talking to. I'm talking to.
Youngjun.
Yeah. It said when this goes off, tell them who murdered you. This will be your one chance if you have some kind of blink of whatever.
All right. Go ahead and make that contested charisma to see if you can convince him to do what you want.
Okay. Very good. I turn into my necklace. As a bonus action, it's just a Dobiki thing. I turn into my necklace, and if he has a
He
blip
falls
of a
around me. I'm wearing him now.
All right. The thing is, he does not leave.
Okay.
He is now bound to this necklace.
It's fine. I didn't help. I didn't hurt. That's my turn.
All right. There's a cheer of approval from the other Dokubi, cheering squad, saying, "Yeah, that's the way you do it." And they quickly pop into shoe form.
I approve.
All right. That brings us to Dong Song.
Okay. So the DC is 18 still, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna bring it down one.
I'm going to try to.
Go for it.
Can I do an insight? Do I need to do a check to kind of figure out what Jiho was trying to do by turning into a necklace? Like, would I be able to gather that he was trying to, by turning into a necklace, he was trying to push out Youngjun?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're Mudang. You kind of figure that's what's happening.
Okay, but since it didn't happen, can I use my anti-possession techniques to try to push him out?
Yes,
And
you
so
certainly
Youngjun will pop up and state his case.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, since I was in my, since I was in the middle of my performance of recreating the scene of the anti-possession techniques of that, of that first night. I'm going to continue that and into the necklace. So that would
Okay.
be religion. Straight religion or advantage?
No, this will be straight religion.
So DC 10 plus a CR of the thing. I got a 12.
CR of the thing is a CR. 1 second. Oh, not enough. Sorry. You can feel his spirit in there. You can you feel it, like the pressure of him, like you're pushing it. It's there, but it's fighting you. Not quite ready to let go.
Okay.
We can make him let go.
But you know what? When I think about it, this is what's going to happen. When you do this, even though your roll was okay, but not enough to forcibly expel the spirit, it felt your push, as if and it knows your intention to get him out of the necklace. And he complies willingly. And you can make an insight check to see if you understand why he decided to leave, even though you know you did not have eject force of will to eject him yourself.
19.
Yeah. So you realize that he voluntarily left the necklace when you shoved him, so that he could find someone else to possess, who might have the sword to fulfill what he wants to do.
Damn it.
Oh no. Oh no.
I see Byung-jun pop out of the necklace. On a success, a creature reappears in a space adjacent to the target they have been possessing. So he's next to me, and I go, and I'm super excited. I go, I did it! Because this is my first time doing it successfully. And then I see him run towards Day. I'm like,
But
oh.
hang on. So I succeeded on my charisma check, saying once you get the opportunity, plead your case, and he's going to oblige. Now he didn't get pushed out when I changed to a necklace, so wouldn't he be trying to plead his case and not get the sword? Because the whole point of me turning into the necklace and making him disappear was so he wouldn't use up someone's turn to grab the sword.
Right.
So I tried
that
to.
charisma check was basically to allow you to move into your necklace form.
Damn it. Okay.
But it was not enough to convince him to plead his case. He's a spirit driven by revenge and anger. He's not one for diplomacy.
I tried my best.
All right. So I'm going to quickly roll initiative for Young-jun now, since he's now his own entity.
Can't believe we brought a revenge spirit to a diplomacy fight.
Anything to cause a little chaos, I guess.
He's just yelling, Lord Juan must die. I mean, that might be convincing.
All right. As he appears next to you, you hear an audible gasp from the crowd. The presence of a spirit, vengeful one at that, intent on killing Lord Juan, is going to give advantage to the magistrate, because this is what he's telling everyone is about. But because he has disadvantage, it'll be a straight roll.
No.
But this spirit is now going towards you, Kangdae. I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me, please. As it tries to possess you.
Charisma save.
Come on, Kangdae.
Not happening. I'm possessed and it's coming.
Wait,
All right.
doesn't our druid have her reaction?
I'm
You
an
guys,
allows
Both you,
her.
Min, you and Hyun, you both have your reaction if you want to do something.
Yeah. What were you thinking, Min?
Don't you have the reaction that you can have people re-roll a failed saving throw? That's
Oh, you're so right. It's revolution, I'm pretty sure. Revelation. Let me read it.
I don't think that'll save me.
Oh, come here.
I mean, he's gonna have a very powerful vessel if he possesses me. I mean, it's not even a joke.
wow, you can hide behind so many doors.
I mean,
Yeah, if you fail on an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throw, I can use my reaction to roll instead and use that as the final result.
Okay, so again, you will roll the charisma saving throw.
Yeah, because I got a -1 to this.
No, this is
can I use
real. Go for it.
my?
It's better than mine.
No, this is a reaction. I don't think I can guidance myself on it.
Nope.
No.
All right, charisma saving throw.
You fail, he gets the body of a golden sangoon with unlimited range.
13.
13 was the DC.
Take that.
So young June
How does that revolution
tries to take possession of this beefy golden tiger, but is unable to. You're not gold right now, though.
No. It could be.
And the spirit, you just feel them wash over you. This cold, necrotic energy just kind of creep you out for a moment as it sends chills up and down your spine. It's just like your heart feels like it stops beating for a moment as it passes through you.
Gripping that sword tight. I'm like, oop.
But he is now right beside you. But it is now Min's turn.
Exorcism would be nice, guys.
And after you is the magistrate. You'll have a straight roll on his persuasion.
Wait,
That's
I
how you
haven't
used her. Oh no, you
used
it was
my
just a reaction.
action at all.
Okay,
But I would like to.
He still has a turn too, right?
If it's just Min and I left in this order, if I can again use my action to help instead of do something else and grant some advantage.
Sure.
I'm backing you up.
Okay.
You gotta go for the win here. We can't lose.
Okay.
He's got a straight check +7.
All right. Is it my turn then?
It is your
For the
turn.
win, for the
DC
win,
is
for the win.
18 still, I think.
For the win.
Min for the win.
Okay. Gosh.
And I will say this, because you already have advantage from Haiyun, if you make a compelling enough argument, since you already have advantage, I'll reduce the DC by another 2.
Okay.
There are key things that will determine whether or not that DC is brought down.
Min looks at everyone who has helped them so far and says, this town deserves better. We met the lady, and she is just and good, and she deserves better. You all have done so much for us. Let us provide you with the justice you deserve. Let us help you walk among the beautiful wetlands again. Just let's put an end to this cycle of violence and death and murder. Let us provide a better future for all of you.
Ready to roll?
Okay.
Your DC is 16.
Okay.
With advantage. Persuasion.
Okay.
Oh no. The crowd is moved by your words, and they look at each other, and you see many of them nod at each other and say, "Yes, the lady is good and kind, and they have done good things, and they have made friends and allies of those of us in town. And yes, it would be wonderful to walk in the wetlands once more." But then they look over at the magistrate, and you can see him scowling at them. And then you feel their energies kind of drop once more as they turn their attention to him and wait to hear what he has to say. He confidently steps forward once more, gestures to Byungjun, kind of floating there, trying to grab at the sword, unsuccessfully in the spirit form.
Hey, young June, I have a really good idea to who you should possess next.
And he says, "To rest my case, they have brought an evil spirit amongst us into the very heart of our beautiful town. A violent, evil spirit that they allow themselves to be possessed by. How can we let such people live? Their very existence is a threat to our own." That is his final plea.
Oh
Spirit
no.
roll. Crowd remains unmoved as he just kind of looks at them, expecting them to cheer him in victory, and they're all just kind of silent, and he's just wondering, what is wrong with you people? The ghost is right there trying to grab a sword to kill your lord. Kangdae. I'm not sure if you're there. Oh, there you are. Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
So, can you hear me?
Yep.
So, I look at the spirit and I, acknowledge his pain. What makes a vengeful spirit? Because they have been wronged. Look at the sheer seething rage within this vengeful spirit. Clearly, he has been done wrong by the Lord. Done wrong in such a way that wouldn't allow him to pass on. If this was any of you, I'm sure you all would feel the same. Lusting for your source of justice. But don't get it wrong. His justice will come in the right way. Not at the hands of the spirit, but may not be by our hands, but for those who are in a much higher power. So, ask yourself, he is just the beginning. This may become you or a loved one. So if you're gonna stand there and just let this happen all over again, by all means, kill us all now. You're just gonna go through the same problems, have the same horrors besiege this land till it's rotten and empty. At this point, you can throw your lot in with them or with us. The choice is yours.
right. So is this a persuasion, or are you just trying to sway the crowd and warm them up for the next person?
This is a persuasion. I just have a
All
crack at
right,
it.
go ahead
Why
and
not?
make it. And it'll be with advantage. Your DC is 18 still.
Persuasion with
Oh, 16, sorry, 16.
16.
It was,
Cool.
You brought down 16.
Ugh, it's trash. Doesn't work. Well, next person have a crack at it.
Okay, that brings us to Chiho. You are now a necklace.
Unpossessed, though, correct?
Unpossessed.
So,
Unpossessed.
who goes after me?
Dang Song.
Dong Song goes after me, and do we still have advantage? And is it still a DC 16?
DC 16, no advantage.
DC 16, no advantage. So what I'm going to do is use my action to turn back into Jiho.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put my hand on Dong Song and said, "You weren't wearing me this time, but I got your back." And give him Bardic Inspiration so he can add a D6 to his next roll.
All right.
And that's my turn.
And as soon as you pop back into your Dokebi form, the shoes go, and they're now back into Dokebi, and they cheer you on. Yeah. All right, Dong Song.
Gio and I have this moment and I go, "I knew you were a good guy." And then I turn to the crowd and I point out to the spirit and go, "This is Ambyung Jun. This was supposedly Lord Wan's best friend growing up. And he killed this man. He killed this man and left him for dead in the wetlands." And I take the sword from Kangdae, and look, the sword fits perfectly into this being. And I do a stabbing motion, and you can see it fits perfectly. The sword, the stab wound in his body is still there. So this all started with Lord Wan. He's the one that caused all this misery.
That's
He's
so
the one
weird.
that goes
I
down this
can't-
cave.
I can't hear him.
No, I hear him, and he's coming through on my side.
Yeah. He's
That's so weird. It must
It's
be
good to hear.
something with my. Maybe it's my ad blocker.
headset. All right.
So that's my persuasion attack.
All right, go for it. It'll be with advantage. DC 16.
The D6.
You can't lose. Come on.
And a D6.
Come on. That's a yeah. Just roll that D6. Come
Oops.
on.
Anything but a 1.
Come on.
Oh.
Yes!
All right. With that final argument, you hear a raucous roar erupt from the crowd, and they all start chanting, "Death to Lord Wan!
What?
Death to Lord Wan!" And they start pumping their fists in the air. The Dokebi are right up there cheering them along. Suddenly, pitchforks appear. And they start marching.
One of those gnarly gnarly weapons that are derived from farmers' implements. They have those in Korea too, right?
And then they start marching towards Lord Wan's Hanok. The magistrate sees that he is lost and runs back towards the Hanok ahead of them. Unless you guys
Okay.
want to do something.
I'm tackling him.
All right. Go for it. Make a contested athletics. He is just a halfling and not a very strong one at that.
It's just athletics,
And
yo.
he's slippery, I bet.
He's a slippery little guy. So
Yeah, I got a 15, you got a 19. And so you managed to grab him before he escapes.
I pounce on him.
All right. And as you kind of sit on him and you just, "You won. Fair and square, just let me go. The mob.
Yeah.
Don't
Justice
the
will
mob
come.
get to me."
They're not gonna let it get to you, but your time will come. justice.
Ask
will
him where
come
the
for-
illusionist went.
Oh, I
Right
know
here, Frank.
exactly where he went. We gotta get to the. We gotta rescue the lady. Min's
cannot-
already booking it.
I pick up the magistrate and chuck him to the mob. Let's go.
All right.
Don't-
yeah.
Don't kill him. Please don't kill him.
Well, they are starting to beat him up.
That's fine.
This is a very riled up crowd now.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
An Byung Jun is also accompanying you.
All right. You want to see your justice laid out? Follow us.
I offer him to allow him to possess myself again, so he has a body.
No.
Nope.
We
No.
won the argument.
No.
Min's like, quick! Protection from good and evil.
All right. We got it. Illusion.
Can't be possessed. Alright, Min's gonna book it. As usual.
So here we are. Listen, give me a second here.
So we were at this part here, right? In
Yeah.
the 4.
All right. Yeah. Oops. So I just put all your tokens down there. Just pull a token out for Byung
We're way
Jun
down
too.
here. Okay. We're not even inside the castle.
No, you're not yet.
Frack.
No, we were in the city.
I'll be
This is
right
the-
back. I'm gonna grab another drink real quick.
All right. Do you guys want to take a 5-minute break before we
Sure.
get to the next piece?
I need a cup of Joe.
That would be
Alright.
great.
All right. Let's take a break. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes. All right. right.
That's the stuff. Can I inquire?
Waiting for a couple more. Sorry?
What's everyone drinking?
Water.
Water. What do you got, Damien?
I have a beer, a local brew.
Local brew? That's IPA?
Yep. Pretty good one, too. Not as, like, flowery like a lot of IPAs are.
I have an IPA in the fridge, but I'm having Coke instead because I have homework I still got to do after this.
Classic Coke.
Yep. Either classic or cherry. Or Dr. Pepper.
Never understood the appeal of cherry, but give me a nice tall glass of Coke with a slice of lemon, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Andrew, I am back. I was just eating off camera.
All right, no worries. No worries.
In Japan, they have like strawberry Coke. It was pretty good. I was actually surprised. Japan does like flavors really good, like even artificial flavors. They taste really
I think
like the real thing.
Most of Asia do when it comes to like
Yeah.
fruity drinks. They love fruity
Yeah.
drinks. They put a lot of work in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had when I had the strawberry Coke, I expected it to just be sweet, really sweet, but it was actually you could taste, strawberries, like real strawberries have a certain like tartness and bitterness to them that you can't get from artificial flavoring. I was impressed how complex it was. Yeah.
Yeah, not just a sugar drink.
Although they
All right.
definitely have those. That's like melon soda, which is I love melon soda. It's bright green.
All right, so you are approaching Lord Wan's Hanok. Angry crowd behind you, accompanied by An Byung-jun.
They're coming with us?
The crowd?
Yeah.
Villagers? Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And as you approach the front doors, the two guards there see this array of angry villagers led by you and a frightening spirit. And the villagers themselves chanting "Death to Lord Wan," carrying pitchforks and torches. The whole angry villager spiel. And they say, no, thank you. They drop their spears and they will just
Good.
I get out of there. They don't want no part of this. Do you guys want to stop them or?
No, let them run.
Let them go.
Cowards.
All right.
I say thank you to them, though. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
What is it?
They want no part of this.
Are there no warriors here? And I'm doing this as I'm rocking a bow.
I knock on the door. On the gate.
And An Byung-jun just goes right through it.
Shit. Let's kick it down.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
I gave help action to Kangde to knock it down, I guess? Or is it open?
It's open, right? It's already open.
Hold on, I'm just checking to see if it is open. Yeah, no, it's open.
Kick it hard in anyway. Just kick it in.
All right. You kick the front door in. You see Byung-jun making his way like straight across the courtyard.
Sure. I turn back to the massing crowd of angry people. I look at him. Take all you can carry. It's all yours.
Pillage and burn. All right. You see him disappear
Crud.
through that gate.
The one on the left?
Yep, this dude right here. Whoops.
All right, we're giving chase because we can't let me get out of our sight at this point. Is this the one open? We'll push open.
No, this one is closed.
Can we get over it? How tall is this?
Is Yoon with us? The dwarf helper servant,
Um,
or whatever her name was.
she would have probably just lingered here. She wouldn't have gone.
I shout out, halfling, dwarf.
She'll run. She'll run up.
Open this door.
The video gamer in me wants to check out all the other rooms. Sorry, go ahead.
I can't. That's the master's. I'm not allowed in there, and it's magically warded. I can't go in.
Is there another way in?
No, the entire, all the walls and the rooftops inside, they're all magically warded.
All right. Hey Yoon, can you do stuff?
I'm working on it.
Come on,
frantically
bro.
trying to remember.
Come
what I
on,
can and
grass
can't do.
eater. You gotta be good for something.
You do
My
notice.
brain's all foggy from the nap.
You do notice a few guards kind of poking their head out of this door up here. They see you, and they saw the ghost cross the courtyard, and they just slide the doors quietly back.
Can I yell at them to say, open those doors or that ghost will demolish you?
You just hear a voice coming from the other side. They don't bother opening the door. They say, "We can't open it from this side. Only the Lord and his magistrates can open it from the other side."
Good God.
Magistrate, did the crowd bring them in?
No, he's being beat up down in town square.
Ugh, I gotta go back to town square and get this guy.
Actually, who's back there right now? Whose token's missing?
Oh, I assumed we were all following you.
Oh, I was muted all this time. What is this gate made out of?
Magically
It looks
warded.
like it's made from wood and has his seal kind of emblazoned on it with some sort of metal.
Okay, I am going. Min is going to enter the flow of generation form fire and go into fire stance, and I'm just gonna punch this door.
All right. Go ahead. Make an attack roll with advantage.
Okay. Let's see, unarmed strike. I did say Min is like full. Min doesn't even think about the sword. Just punch. Does a 24 hit?
24 is going to hit. Yeah. It's going to be a low target number. I just want to see if you crit on your hit. That was the main thing.
And Min is also going to use. I'm going to use my ability, which allows me to add an extra d6 of fire damage to my punch. So Min punches this seal, and you see this burst of heat comes out where the punch connects.
Nice.
And so that's also going to be 5 fire damage.
So a total of 11 points of damage on this door. You
Yeah.
can see the doors just kind of get pushed back a little bit, but they do not break. And you hear the wood kind of splinter a little bit, but not break. There's a serious dent in the Lord Wan's symbol now, though.
Okay.
Do you want to try it a different way, man?
Oh no, I have another. Actually, I don't know if I don't know. I think if I punch it again, it'll be knocking. Min's already winding up for another.
All right. And all right, so just go ahead and punch it unless someone else wants to do something too.
Min's gonna kick it this time.
You keep doing what you're doing, man.
You're doing great.
Unfortunately, it's not a stone structure. Because of my masoners tools. Actually, let me check something. Because I can do double damage to stone structures if I want. Can I do it to wood structures because of my carpenter's tool? Let's see. I have to go to settings. Wait, no. Stats. I really wish. Let's see. Sorry.
No
Did
worries.
you use me as a battering ram?
you
I'll-
have advantage on your roll then. That's,
I thought about that. How much do you weigh?
250. Not bad.
Not too bad. I think I could pick you up. So this will play plan B if the second punch or kick does not work.
Is there like a gap in the door?
no, there's none.
It's airtight.
Can I chuck? Oh, you can't transform again, Gio, right? Because you already did it. You
We
can
can't
undo
go
it.
over the wall.
I can
because
if I use
magically
another
warded.
bardic inspiration die.
What? Another
go-
bardic
Hang on.
inspiration?
Let me go back to the description before I speak on that. I don't think I'm high enough level to
Let
expend
me
those
just
yet.
look up carpenter's tools for a minute.
The battering ram idea is something I would like to entertain.
If you
I
do
think-
that, I'll allow you to make an athletics check with advantage.
Because I think Dang Sung's head is
Oh.
stronger than your fist.
I don't know. Okay, sorry. No, I don't get extra demolition points, unfortunately. Just for stone structures.
All right, I'm picking Dang Sung up.
All right.
He
Before I kick, I think you have time to.
he
I have to ask because this is my consent rule. Dong Sung, are you okay with this?
Yes.
I'm picking
I'm
up
gonna-
sideways.
I'm gonna put on my regalia, Death God. To add some extra
Ramping it up.
AC for myself.
Get the AC up, and I am going to ram this with.
Yeah, athletics check with advantage.
Oh yeah. Here we go, Dang Sung, you ready?
Let's do this.
The stubbornness of you is gonna come quite in handy. 15 is not great, but it'll do.
All right, you feel the doors kind of budge for a bit. They're so holy. Another big dent in the door, but
All right, we're taking turns with Mins coming in between kicks.
In
Okay.
the meantime, you can clearly hear the voices of people on the other side of the gate yelling.
Oh crud, we gotta hurry.
Open the doors if you all want to live! And then I kick it again.
All right.
Are they yelling because they're scared of Byungjun, or are they yelling because we're trying to barge in?
Make a perception check.
Can we all do that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Your ears are stone.
Yeah, you're
my ears are
maybe-
ringing. If I had
Yeah,
ears, that
ring
ring.
from being used as a ram.
You're going whoa.
Ooh,
20.
nice.
Ooh, very nice.
Same, except I didn't roll a natural 20.
Doing that.
All right. You hear a lot of it's Byung-chun. He's back. Run. Yeah. So that's what you're hearing.
I'm gonna step aside. I'm just gonna yell. We'll let you go if you open the doors. We only want Lord Juan.
I'm gonna have another crack at it.
All right.
Yep.
Who's doing this? Sorry?
Oh, I was gonna say, can I add on to Min's? We're Mudong, we can help with the spirit. Try to that angle.
Make a persuasion check, one of you.
I guess
With
it's me
advantage.
because.
Please let it be you.
Okay.
In the meantime, Dang-sung, one more time.
Let's do it, brother. Let's go, Hyung.
That's an 18.
All right. I just
Go.
want to see what the result of this battering ram check is.
Really funny.
17.
17. All right. So just you pull back Dong Sung and you just like ram his head straight into the gate one last time. This time after Min's punch and the first ram attempt, the doors just splinter open, the seal is broken, the doors burst open, and on the other side you see 4 very startled guards.
See, I told you your head's harder than her fist.
They
Their
see you
fist.
there and they're saying they draw their swords, but you can clearly tell they don't want to fight. They just want to run.
I give him an intimidating glare. You don't want no part of this.
I go, thank you.
All right. They will drop their swords and shields and run past you if you let them.
Good choice.
Yep.
As I pass by, I
Right.
go, be safe. Take care of yourselves.
All right,
Oh,
enough of the rabble. We
unfortunately.
have to get to Lord Juan.
So beyond this door, you see what looks to be a garden. A floral aroma breezes through you as you open the doors to the manor garden. See organized squares of azaleas and magnolias alternate in lines. At their center, 4 alternating trees grow with plum and yellow blossoms blooming from their branches. A golden bell tied to a string hangs down from one of the branches. Petals fall all around, dancing in the air, and you see 2 garden gnomes. They're gnomes in the garden.
So they're people.
Literal garden gnomes.
Yeah. Fast asleep at the base of the trees.
All right. Min's going to change to air form. And you notice they start stepping lightly as they dodge through these these trees, and you smell the faint scent of ozone as the almost static electricity. Probably nothing to worry about.
I need you all to make perception checks for me, please.
Love the perception check. Here we go. Come on, give me that 20.
My head's still reeling from being used as a battery ram.
Dong, 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 dong. You know,
All right.
you make a great note on your head, down so like really solid tone.
So clear. Those overtones
Um,
coming in.
Is this another perception to see what we hear on the other side?
No, this is just more like awareness of what's happening around you. There's enough successes amongst your group to notice and point out to the others who have not what looks to be a zombie just kind of shuffling around in this pool aimlessly, just kind of looking a little confused, just kind of just waiting around in there. Min, as you're sneaking through this garden towards the center where the trees are,
Yeah.
you notice on the trunks of the trees that surround these 2 sleeping gnomes a glyph.
I am not smart. I notice this glyph and I yell, "Hey everyone, there's a glyph. It's probably bad. We should walk around it."
All right, so you leave the two gnomes asleep in the center of the garden.
You're not disturbing those guys.
Yeah, no. I'm not going to push this red button.
Does a zombie look like it's posed as a threat, or is it like stuck in that pool?
He seems to pay no attention to you, despite the noise of the shattered gate that you broke through, and the yelling of the guards. This thing just seems to be shambling about in this little pool.
Does it look like it could get out of the pool?
If he wanted to, it looks like he could. Yeah, it's not very deep. It's maybe about 3 to 4 feet deep, maybe up to his chest.
Why does Lord Juan have a zombie in his pool?
I know it's
That's
zombie, but
weird.
we're gonna address that later.
Yeah, no, zombies are slow. Jun is fast.
Did we see which way he went?
No. You guys spent 3 rounds trying to break through that door, and he's gone in that time.
All right. We gotta get to the next door, because the illusionist quarters are over on the left.
Yeah.
Yun brought us in here, didn't she?
Yeah.
She had
I
to have,
think so.
right?
At least she described what the locations were. So up ahead is the main manor.
Yeah.
We gotta keep moving. We gotta get to that door.
Yeah.
All right, we don't want to lose them. Let's rush up to this door.
Do we need to roll initiative at some point? Because I feel
Not in
like
combat.
Yeah, but I feel like sort of, yeah.
Let's just take advantage of moving fast through this.
All right. Can I punch and kick the door again? Is this also a wooden door?
This one is just a gate, like an archway. There's no door here.
Okay.
It opens straight up into this inner courtyard.
Let's just get in there. Where do we hear anything?
Make a perception check.
Yes. Come on, give me something. I've been rolling trash.
You can all make perception checks.
Oh, you garbage.
Can I do something to fasten this gate so it won't close?
You mean the one way back here?
The one that we just went through.
The archway? There's nothing blocking. It's just like
there's nothing there. Okay,
yeah, just
gotcha.
Archway.
Never mind.
Not great.
Not good. Not good.
All right, Jiho. You hear what sounds to be shattering plates and clang of like cutlery or pots or pans coming from directly in front of you. From in here.
Link's in here.
Gio's like, that sounds like a good time.
Jiho will note where it's coming from, but he will go off over here and on the ground start drawing a stick figure with fingers this time.
That's kind of creepy.
Because I get better each time I draw my ink blot. So now he's got fingers.
Okay. Do you recall what you mentioned, like in terms of where things are in here? Do you have any questions? Because I'll answer them if you have them in terms of where things are.
Room 20 was where we did the exorcism, right?
No, you did the exorcism way back here in room 8, actually, back in the beginning.
Okay.
You guys never made it into the main area.
Yeah, but Yon said the lady had vanished and she was probably in this inner courtyard, right?
These are where their quarters are. Lord Juan. This is his bedroom. This is the lady's bedroom.
Okay.
This was a kitchen. Whoops, here. This is a shrine. Number 17. And this is Lord Juan's library and office.
Do we know what the shrine is for, or who the shrine's for?
Not unless you go investigate.
I
Can
think
we
have
only
more.
enter room 20 through this little corridor here? Or is it open?
This is just like a raised platform. This is all outdoors.
Okay. So we don't have to go through 18. Oh, we can't go through 18 to 19. So we can go from here to there. Okay.
Pasco, what's your friend code? So we can go up here like this?
Yep, sure can.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna like throw the doors to 19 wide, basically.
Okay. Before you do that, I need to know where everyone else is.
Chris, get up.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my ink blot to life.
Okay. Okay. I need. I'll just use guard number 1. Is your ink blot? There you go.
And it's just gonna like chill next to me. So wherever we're moving, he's coming along.
Okay.
I will go towards Lord One's quarters, I guess. Assuming that's where the spirit's going.
Hyun?
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming I didn't perceive the sound, right?
No, but I'll say like as long as one of you heard it, that's fine. You can all communicate to one another that you heard a sound coming from the kitchen.
To the
Is
kitchen.
this right here like a doorway?
That is like sliding doors into Lord One's library and office. Yeah.
I want to keep the other corridor that they're all going in eyesight, but
Okay.
also this doorway.
Okay.
No, there's a hot fix that's coming in like
Jiho, you have drawn your little ink blot. Where would you like to go after that? Jiho? Might be AFK. All right, well, I'll get back to him then. So you're not actually going in there, you're just kind of hanging out, keeping an eye on your friends as they go into the ladies' bedroom.
Yeah, watching both entrances to see if anyone darts out this one while they're all going in the other one.
All right.
when you say that, it sounds bad.
Yeah, when you say that, I get nervous.
Okay. Jiho, you going into room 19 too?
Yeah. Sorry. With my ink blot. Oh wait. What are we doing out here? Hyun? We can
I'm
go into this door?
watching that doorway and then this corridor that you're all entering in, so I can kind of see both.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and this isn't really corridor. It's just the wooden. These wooden things. It's just like a deck, almost like a
Well,
porch.
yeah.
Can I leave my ink blot with Hyun as backup?
Sure.
They've got fingers
I'm
now.
not at it. Nice.
All right.
Could I have found some stones and enchant them?
Yes.
Okay.
This whole beige area here is just kind of like there's stones everywhere.
Okay.
It's like a stone path almost.
All right. So I picked up some stones and enchanted them. So now I have 3 magic stones
Magic stones.
with me. Would I have had enough time to also cast Shillelagh on my staff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not ritually though, right? Just
It's a cantrip.
normally. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I got magic stones. My staff is enchanted now.
You're ready.
your staff is a charisma box stick now.
Yep.
All right, Jiho, I'm
It's a very
gonna put you
charming stick.
out here, unless you want to run past Kangdae into the room.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Jiho. Jiho just kind of plopped himself in the middle of room 19 here, so I just moved him a little outside as you're just entering it now.
Sorry.
All right, so you slide open the doors to the ladies' room. The floor of this room is dips down from the outer porch area that you are on now. It's covered with reed mats. You see earthenware pottery lining the walls, tables holding up bowls and lanterns. Wooden four-legged trays hang over them, over from the walls with other woven baskets, knickknacks, all stored into nooks and crannies. The room is unoccupied. You're muted, Min.
Jiho, where did you hear the crashing coming from again?
Room 18. I'll point back.
Oh,
It was in front of, well, it was in front of us from where I was standing, so I'm assuming room 18, 19.
Well, it's not in here, is it? Everything looks intact, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a door to room? Is there like a sliding screen or
No.
a servant's door?
Nope.
Okay. I guess we need to go to room 18 then. Min's already
investigate room
off.
20.
All right.
Can I investigate room 20?
Yep.
Okay.
Dong Song, you slide open the door to the master bedroom. A
Lord
spacious
Wan.
bedroom. A spacious bedroom reserved for the lord of the house. A mattress is laid out on the floor with a lacquerware cabinet set to the side. The windows are partially open and face a mountain in the distance. A framed calligraphy parchment hangs above the door, reading, "In the steady path lies wisdom."
Can I tell if the window is cracked open up big enough for Lord Wan to sneak through it?
No, they are not big enough, and they look intact still.
Okay. I shout out to everybody. He's not in here.
Min is already on their way to the kitchen.
All right.
I'm
Can
assuming
I
you're already
toss open the door to 21 as I see them all start going different places?
Yeah, sure. While they're looking into 19 and 20, you have more than enough time to take a peek into 21. 21 is a sarangbang. That's a. This is a library of sorts. You see cabinets lined with books standing off in corners of the room. In its center, a simple flat cushion is laid out in front of a small table. A half-full cup of tea, long since cooled, sits atop of it. You see lots of kind of scrolls in all the shelves as well, and books, and all of them look pretty fancy.
Can I kind of walk around, feel for squeaky floorboards or shelves that look like they might have been recently moved around, things like that?
Sure. Go ahead making perception or investigation.
Don't
Right.
you have tremor sense? Wouldn't that aid you in finding
have tremor
squeaky
sense.
floorboards? Just a suggestion.
They would have to be moving in order for you to sense a trend.
Yeah.
Let's do. You said perception or investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do perception. That's a little bit better. And I'm going to guidance myself on this.
All right.
I don't know if that's really going to help. But we'll roll it anyway because I said it.
Yep.
Come on, 4.
Oh no, it's a 1.
Dang. That's all right. I feel really cramped in here.
It's quite a big room, actually. what you do find are a lot of the books and scrolls are um, for those who practice luminism. The study room also contains many books of poetry, philosophy, and economics. You do see a display of 6 fine brushes hanging over on a wall. Calligraphy brushes. They look very, very well made.
Ooh. Jiho wants to take those.
Of course he would.
But unfortunately, with that roll of 8, you do not find anything else of really significance in here.
It's just a lot of books and words and craft supplies.
Can you make an intelligence check for me, please, with advantage?
Yeah. Come on, Hagen. Come on, buddy.
That's not bad.
Okay. You do recall from our previous session when you first arrived on the outskirts of Unsun, Yun, as she gave you this map, said, Lord Wan spent a lot of time in this room.
It's a hidden room.
One spent a lot of time. I think maybe I just yell like, I need another pair of eyes in here.
Oh,
You all
cool.
hear very loudly now another clattering of plates crashing. And on top of that, since you are a little closer now, you hear what sounds to be like
From the kitchen?
from the kitchen.
I
Take a
have a
turn.
suspicion, but Min is too stupid. So, I'm sorry, I accidentally hid my token behind Heion. Could you move your tokens?
I got you. There you go.
Okay, so Min is already headed towards the kitchen.
All right. Where are other people going? Hey, you're still kind of intrigued by this library. You're gonna try and give it a second once over.
I think so. I think I'm just like racking my antlers. Like, there's gotta be. Man, I know I was really sleepy. She was saying all of that, but if you spend a lot of time, there's something I can learn here. And I'm just like pacing the room, I think.
Jiho, drawn
Jiho's in
by
there
the
with you.
calligraphy brushes.
I'm very much just focused on the brushes, and it's like, oh, these are pretty. Like, I know I got a magic one, but I want to add 3 more to my collection. So I'm just kind of like inspecting them, and then all of a sudden you see one disappear in my, like, pretty soon they are in my possession.
I feel like Hyena's like, look for, signs of like a secret room or an entrance, and you're like, yeah, of course.
Pulling the
Clean them
brushes
all
to see
away.
if they open a door, and then the brush
Can't
disappears.
your ooze just like ooze into a crack and find a secret door? I don't know.
They can if there's a crack to go through. A 1-inch.
Mm-hmm. I need to know what Kangde is doing. Are you staying back there where your token is?
I guess I might head towards Min, see what the ruckus is about.
All right. So the 3 of you are by the kitchen.
Yeah.
All right, I got you, Min. You go in first.
Wow. Min goes like foot first through the door.
Yeah. When you guys are all outside the kitchen this close, you can clearly hear. It sounds like there's, I don't know, like some kind of creature rummaging around in there, breaking everything.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Lord
so-
Juan?
Min, you enter. You immediately see like as soon as you enter, you just see a plate go flying past you and hit the wall, a beam over your head and shatter into a million pieces.
Yeah.
You
Oof.
see kettle kind of knocked over to one side, its contents spilled over the floor. And you see a creature. Tiny little thing, can't be much larger than a house cat, maybe.
Yeah.
Just kind of slurping up this liquid from the toppled kettle. And it just looks up at you.
Okay, you're not what we're looking for. Mean goes outside.
It's not a cat though. This creature, I don't know if you've ever seen Gremlins,
Yeah.
an old movie. Yeah,
It's
they're like
Mugwort?
that. Yeah,
But is it furry or is it like
it's not like the furry one. It's the ugly one.
Oh, so it's the gremlin, the full-on gremlin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Burn
Min's
it.
like,
Burn it with fire quickly. Fire punch it.
I can't do fire punches now. I can do lightning punches, but we should rescue the lady first. It's not doing anything but eating stuff. Min's already gone.
Can I do a lore check just to know if they multiply if he keeps eating?
Well, 1 second. Min, I'm gonna put you back here as soon as you step in. I'm gonna have 3 of you roll initiative.
Hey, I knew this would happen. What did I get? What did I get? I'm at the bottom of the key, so that's not great.
Oh, sorry. There's a little picture of it. I wonder if I can share it with you.
It's gonna be ugly, isn't it? Ugly and cute.
Yeah, it's unique.
That's what it is.
Nice.
It looks like a mixture of a praying mantis.
Yeah.
And
the fly.
All right.
Or it's got like a tail like a dragonfly.
All right. So, while they're rolling initiative, Jiho, can you make a perception or investigation check for me, please?
Yeah.
As you're checking out these pens.
Checking sweet brushes. Wow.
As you reach up and pull one of them off the wall, I need you to make a sleight of hand check for me, please.
Oh god, it's gonna blow up.
Explosive ink brushes.
Okay.
Wait. This is. You add your. You're not proficient, right? So you add your jack of all trades. So it's 16. I think. Right? Sorry.
Yeah, 15 is good enough anyway. You pull the pen off the wall, the calligraphy pen, and you notice there are 6 of them mounted very beautifully on this wall. 5 of them are real. The last one in the row seems a little different.
Okay.
This little creature here is going to jump on you, Min. At 1 initiative.
Unfortunate.
And
It's chilly.
play this guy and see what he can do. I forget what this guy can do. Oh shoot! Yeah. So you know
Oh,
how
no.
you see how he has got the praying mantis kind of claws.
Yeah.
He's just gonna try and take a swipe at you with one of them.
Oh, those sharp, serrated little things.
Yeah.
Oh, that is my AC.
16. So you take 3 points of damage as it jumps in your face and just starts slashing you. Just kind of does not like to be disturbed while it's eating. Dong Song, you're next. You hear this commotion in the kitchen, which you're right by.
Do I have visual of the thing?
No, you probably just heard Min yell after this thing jumped on them and scratched them viciously.
Okay. I will move over here. Because Min's blocking, so they probably have coverage, right?
Yeah, but this
Not from
whole
me.
these 3 things are panels
That's
that can
all
be
open,
opened.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So where was I over here? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I can move there. Okay. So I will move over here. Does it still have coverage?
No, it does not.
Well, either way. I'll use Chill Touch to attack it.
Okay.
That is a +5. Okay. Chill Touch. Cast. That should be a +5, so 18 total.
18 total. That is going to be a hit. How much damage do you do? 2 points of damage.
Yep, 2.
And I can't regain hit points.
Can't regain hit points, and it's got a spectral hand on it. It also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of the next turn.
Only if it's
So
undead.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's
And can you describe this attack?
Do I know if it's undead?
It
What's
is
my-
not.
Okay. So I see what's going on. I reach out my hand and try to grab it as kind of like a mage hand kind of situation, but it's more of like the cold, like the Josung Saja's hand pops out of me to try to grab the thing.
Okay. And as this thing grabs this creature, it grows.
Well, that's not good.
You can see it. It's almost like it molts as the carapace just kind of falls off, and you can just see it kind of bubble a little bit the skin until it kind of just molts and gets a little larger as its cute little now turn a little bit more threatening. It's about the size of a dog now.
Goo!
Min.
Maybe we should try to heal it. Min, however, does not. Min is not genre savvy enough, and is just gonna hit it
Right.
with their sword. Ooh, does a 23 hit?
23 certainly hits.
Okay. I'm gonna use again my ability to add. I forgot it's actually plus my wisdom modifier too. So it's a d6 plus my wisdom modifier. So as Min swings their sword at this thing, lightning crackles down the blade briefly. They're gonna take 2 + 3, so 5 lightning damage.
Okay. All right. And as it is struck by this sword and this kind of lightning energy kind of starts rippling over its body, it once again molts and gets even larger. It is now as large, or maybe even a little larger than you are, Min.
Okay, this is weird. I'm just gonna punch it this time. No fancy stuff. Just an unarmed strike.
Okay.
I crit. I don't know if that's a good thing. That's just 9 plain old bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Min kicks it in the face.
And as you kick it in the face, it grows even larger.
Physical damage isn't working.
It is now about the size of a horse.
There is magic damage.
Yeah, we used any sort of this is bad, guys.
You should leave it alone.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey Yun, you hear a bit of a commotion behind you. You have noticed that Jiho is looking at the pens, calligraphy pens on the wall, and seems to be fixated on the last one in a row.
I'm gonna go up to him. Is that one like special or something?
I don't think
Wait,
it moves. It might be mounted.
Make another perception check for me if you're now that your attention has been drawn to the same pen.
Will do.
You see what Jiho mentioned, that it is actually physically affixed to the wall, but it's on a hinge and can be pulled.
Oh, it's like a lever. I turn to Jiho and I'm like, we should definitely turn this, but maybe we could send. Can your ink thing? He's got fingers now, which is awesome. Can they talk, or is it just picking things up?
It can't talk. I can tell it what to do though.
Well, we should let the other know. I mean, I can just run back. I guess it'll take me like 2 seconds. Don't pull this.
Grad, I will not pull this in your absence.
Don't let them pull it either with their fingers.
No promises.
Okay.
Run very fast.
Oh man, I think I say a little prayer, and I will run to the other group to let them know we found a lever.
All right.
Knowing
you
full
can use your
well
action.
the. Yeah. You said I could use my action to move over there?
Yep, you can dash. Yep.
How many feet is that? That's a little too far.
Shh. Hush.
That's 15.
I'm definitely pulling this lever as soon as
Yeah,
I get
that's
the
all right.
opportunity.
I know you are. And you're
Okay.
welcome for the opportunity.
I'm just going to say your guard one here is you, Gio. What would you like to do? You
Me?
and your ink blot.
Well, Jiho's going to step back and tell Inky to go ahead and retrieve that little brush that looks asphyxiated.
He pulls at the pen. It doesn't come off the wall, but it flips down, and as it does so, this bookcase slides back.
Haha!
Oh.
Nothing blew up.
I knew
That
it.
was my action. I can use the rest of my movement and stand here and be like, I'll scream out, I think I found it!
And there's a trapdoor beneath it.
Yeah, I'm not going down it. I'll stay right here and just shout out that I found it.
All right. Kang Day.
Right. So physical attacks are not working against this thing.
Or magic.
Can I do or magic? Can I do perception on this just to figure out what the hell is going on?
Yeah, sure.
Or
Or if you want to do like a nature or whatever, that could work too.
yeah, 11. Or would
Uh,
nature have been better?
So this funky looking creature is nothing like you've ever seen before.
It's weird.
And it looks those sky things, the one that like just left a little nick on Min's face as it scratched them, are now pretty large and menacing. That looks like they can take your head off with one swing.
Don't like that.
Hmm. I'm trying to figure out here. So there's no reasoning with it. I don't think I've got the tools to. Can I mean, already done my. Is my perception action or is it a bonus?
No, it's fine. You can still use your action if you want to.
I will threaten it. I will scare it into submission with my
How would you like to
intimidation.
do that?
I will snarl at it and growl.
All right, make that intimidation check to see if you manage to frighten it.
Hopefully, this will buy us some time, so someone can figure it out. Oh, come on! I've been rolling garbage. Still garbage.
13. Yeah, I'm just using it against this site. All right. You've managed to catch its attention,
Yep.
but it does not seem afraid of you.
Sweet. I am gonna move down, try and get some braking distance because I don't like the way it's looking at me, and also have no idea how to defeat it. I don't want to create bigger problems at the moment. I can't seem to figure out what the hell it is. Yeah, that's me. That's like, apart from making it bigger, what's... Yeah, don't have the knowledge to recall for that.
Okay. By the way, the doors to the shrine are closed. Did you want to open them with your free object interaction?
Slap it open.
You slide it open?
Yep. What's in here? What the... Oh! Hello!
You see him kind of just hovering in front of the shrine, and he's talking to another spirit.
Do I recognize the other spirit?
Make a religion check.
My favorite. I suck at religion. Why is religion intelligence? Yeah, it's not. Nothing's going through, mate.
You do not recognize this other spirit.
Guys, there's Byung-jun and another spirit here.
A little occupied right now.
I think this is the source. This thing has to be the source.
It is now Jomagu's turn.
All right. I love going down.
I'm so close.
It's fine. You can heal me next round, unless it eats me.
So ignore the damage roll here, because the damage is going to be much larger. I'll re-roll the damage.
What'd you say?
That does not hit.
Does not hit. 13 does not hit. Okay. It kind of makes a sweeping motion with both of its front appendages, as if it's trying to slice you in half. And you
Okay.
duck out of the way. And actually, I should roll with disadvantage. This thing is now the size of a horse. It's kind of hunched over, and it's kind of pushed up against the ceiling of this place, so it doesn't have as much mobility in here.
Okay.
All right, Dong Sung.
I know I'm not smart, but I have noticed that my magic attack did enlarge it. I noticed that the physical attack also enlarged it. So I will, upon hearing Kang Dae say they found Byung-jun, I will run away and run.
Goodbye, man.
Sorry.
Hey.
You distracted.
Okay.
I go here, and then another 5-foot movement in here. See, I try to communicate with Youngjun to see. Have you found Lord Wan?
Can you make a religion check for me, please, as you enter the shrine?
Okay. Come on. Ooh.
Okay. You recognize the spirit as one in Sheik, Lord Wan's ancestor. And he seems to have a kind demeanor, and he seems to be having a calming effect on Byung-jun. As he sees you enter, the two of you, he turns, smiles at you pleasantly, gives you a little bow.
Do I get a sense that it's like a genuine thing, or is he just trying to like diffuse the situation?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Insight. Ooh. Huh? I know everything he wants to do.
You sense nothing but good vibes off this spirit. Nothing like the Lord Wan who rules over this manor now.
This is why hereditary positions are anyway.
So I gather this shrine is like a tribute shrine to an ancestor, not like a religious shrine.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay. So then, can I further So does it seem like Byung-jun's like he's level-headed now, like he doesn't want revenge, or what am I getting from Byung-jun?
He seems somewhat pacified in the presence of one in Sheik.
Okay. Huh. Can I ask then, Inchik? Was that his name? Or their name? Inchik? Can I ask Inchik then, where's Lord Wan? We need to find Lord Wan. Because we need to help the lady, Lady Sohyun.
Can you make a persuasion check?
Huh?
Oh no.
He looks at you and points in the direction of his library, room 21.
I bow, I say, 감사합니다, and then did I use my actions?
Yeah, between all those checks and interactions, that would be your action.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I am out of actions. I don't think, because I don't have dash as a bonus. So.
You're at a movement 2 then?
I moved from 18 to 17.
Okay.
So that was my thing.
All right. Min.
Okay, I'm going to take the disengage action.
Okay. Not
And
going down today.
well, I already went down like 3 times today, so
Yeah, we didn't take a rest.
I've I've had quite enough. And I don't want to make this thing bigger. All right. So I'm going to move over to the shrine, see what's happening, and yell, any tips on how to deal with the guy in the kitchen? Looks like a praying mantis.
When you say this, you see a look of fear across Inshik's face.
I was really hoping the house spirit had some sort of power.
Hey, Yun. You round the corner and you've seen two of your friends run out of the kitchen towards a shrine where you see two spirits through the door conversing. You still hear a lot of bad noises coming from the kitchen.
Yeah, I do. And I don't know what's in there. I think I've heard, I don't know if Hyen in all of her running would have really heard any of those conversations skittering into view.
Probably not.
Yeah. Well,
you did hear Jiho yell behind you. I found it.
Yes. Which is concerning, considering...
You heard Min. Min is very loud.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, sir, any help? Any ideas about the thing in the kitchen? Looks like this.
Yeah.
You see Min does like the mantis pose.
He like runs around the corner, you can hear Jiho, and I like immediately face follow like, oh, I bet they pulled it. I'm like, hey, we found a pass it, and then I see the creature in the other room, like as I'm passing that doorway.
Don't hit it.
Don't. Do I need to hold it in place, or does Andrew? Does it look like it's gonna is it following any of these people as they run out, or is it just happy to be in there?
Oh no, no. It sees you guys as a meal now. So
cool.
I guess you could try healing it. Do you have anything that makes just like a big thing of food?
No. But I do have entangle, and I can hold it in place. At least.
Oh, I bet it's pretty strong.
That, or I mean, it's not really humanoid, so I can't really use hold person.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's horse-sized. And that's about all I can do besides wild shaping right now, which I don't want to do. I want to save it for later.
Could you?
Can I do any sort of check on? Have I seen? I mean, you told them that they had never seen a creature like this before. Is that true for me as well?
Make a nature check.
I will. Absolutely. Come on, nature.
No, you have not. This thing is bizarre, to say the least. The only thing you can determine is that it is not natural.
Ew. Well, shoot. All right. I think I am gonna try entangle, just to see if I can hold it in place long enough for everyone to book it around to the secret passage.
All right. Let's make a strength saving throw. Is that correct?
That sounds right. Let me hit cast and then we'll know for sure. Because I haven't played that many. Yeah, 13.
Okay. It gets advantage on its strength saves. I'll just roll 2d20 and add 4. Oh, wow. That's cool. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Yeah, unfortunately, it definitely does not work.
Cool. Awesome. As my bonus action, I'm gonna toss up. Oh no, I don't think I can because those are both spells. Never mind. I think I'm just gonna look scared at this point and use the rest of my movement to back up.
All right. So as you cast Entangle and these things erupt from the ground to try and hold it into place, you can just see it with its massive sides just ripping these things apart.
Yeah. Dang.
That is
Yeah,
not-
Hyan's
Sorry, go
just
ahead.
skittering backwards.
Okay. Again, sorry, Jiho, you and your ink blot. What would you like to do? You are muted if you're talking.
Sorry, is it me?
I was talking. Sorry. So I was told not to touch it, and I touched it. Probably shouldn't go down there. So we're gonna send the ink blot down there.
All right. You tell the ink blot to go down.
I do.
All right. Ink
Am I
blot
able
goes
to?
down.
Am I able to see through him?
Is he like a familiar?
I'm checking. Can cast spells through it at level 6. It doesn't say.
All right. Then you can't. It lifts open the trapdoor, revealing a ladder leading down into darkness. And it scampers down the ladder.
I'll follow it. Screw it.
Okay. You find yourself. The ladder descends maybe 20 feet. It's a fairly long ladder, so you have to use pretty much all your movement to get down to the bottom of this ladder.
Okay.
And you find yourself at the end of a long corridor, heading in one direction, and around the corner you see a light.
I've used all my movement though, right, to get down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, then we are good right here.
Okay. That brings us to Byung-jun, who is not going to do anything. Kangdae.
Can I exercise the other spirit?
You want to exercise Inshik?
He's helping us, or has been
He's
helping. Yeah.
Byung-jun.
Oh, you want to exercise Byung-jun?
He's been pacified too.
He's
He
been
seems
pacified, right?
Yeah.
Been pacified.
Inshik helped him like calm him down.
All right.
I don't know why or how, but
well, she's helping, and I'm trying to figure out this. Maybe healing magic will help the Jomagu from getting bigger, because damage is making it bigger. So maybe healing would go the opposite direction. Have we tried that?
All right, you want to heal?
I can't I don't have the skills to heal.
You're
I'm
a
just
fighter,
throwing
not a healer.
ideas out.
All right.
I'm not a healer. I will. Damage.
I did hear Jiho say over here.
What did you? You know what? Where's Gio? I don't trust him alone. So
I'm not alone. I have.
We found a
somebody with
secret
me.
passage in the library.
okay, I'm coming your way. This I'm useless against this thing. I'll move down here. Make another 30 feet with my bonus or my action, just to move into that. So I'm here now. That's me, because I'm not helping at all with this Jagomu thingy.
Okay. Zombies just wandering out there still in the Chomaku.
Why is a zombie in play? Who said anything about the zombie?
Well, he is apparently in play.
I have to actually make a check to see if he breaks through. And you are the one that kind of enticed him, Kangde.
Come on.
He does have advantage on this, so I have to roll again.
Come on. Eek.
All right, that's enough. He smashes through this wall.
Bollocks. Come on.
And that's all he can do. That's his action, just break through that wall. But he is now outside, unrestrained. He sees you, and he's coming after you, Kangde.
Sweet.
Song.
We made a mistake.
Made a mistake indeed.
Holy cow.
That's kind of our bit. That's what we do.
Oh, man. This is my last spell slot. I'm gonna Hunter's Market.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yep.
Okay. Hunter's Market. And then I thank Inshik for helping us out. And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go around.
Going the other way. All right.
Yep. I'm nowhere near this thing.
All right. Min.
Oh, you're muted.
Apologize. Min is going to step in, do a very polite but very quick bow to Waninchik, and ask, "How do we deal with it? How do we get rid of it?"
He looks at you, turns to look at Byungjun, bows at you. Make an insight check.
Okay. I have natural wisdom, but I have chosen to be a wide-eyed idealist who does not make insight checks. That's still pretty good.
You put 2 and 2 together when he releases Byungjun from his enamorment. And directs, almost commands Byungjun to go after the creature. And as he does so, Waninchik gives you a deep bow and fades away.
Thank you, sir. Is that my action?
No, you can do something else still.
Okay, I'm gonna take.
I'll say that's your bonus action to do that.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to move a hot 70 feet with all my movement. Hi, Kinda. Do you need help? I notice you're always running around the corner. It's okay to be scared sometimes.
I'm doing a tactical maneuver. Clearly,
Not yet.
hitting it does nothing.
So true.
Ayun, you're up.
Hey, I talked to Hunin Shik, and I think Young Jun's going to take care of it.
About time.
I tried to restrain it. Everyone bolted by the time I got over here. So I think I'm just gonna take off a fast pace here and dash, try to catch back up with Min, who just raced past me.
Okay. Take your dash action.
Sorry, my alchemy's going a little slow. Yep.
Yay, alchemy.
6. These are all 5, so it'd be like. Catch up, pretty much.
All right. Right beside Min.
And then, as a bonus action, can I actually toss up spiritual weapon just so I've got it with me?
Yeah. Where would you like it?
Let me actually think this through for a second. View. It's okay, alchemy. Don't take your time. I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna save it for once we get in the basement, maybe.
Okay. So you won't cast it.
We're
All
all
right.
just racing. Yep.
Guard 2 is going to be your spiritual hammer whenever you want to use it.
Right on.
All right. That brings us to Chiho. You are now in the basement.
Yeah, time for some mischievous action. All right. We, as not being by myself, both me and my Inkblot are gonna go down the hallway.
Okay. Inkblot first.
How about me first, but I'll stealth.
All right. Roll your stealth for me, please. Nice. All right. So go ahead and make your movement. 5,
I'm not on the map.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can make it to here. Just before the corner.
Oh, I'm in 27. Oh, got it. Okay.
20, yeah.
Right there. Am I allowed to peek around the corner?
You are allowed to peek around the corner.
Can I do so to see what I see down that corridor?
You see Lord Juan standing behind a device aimed directly down the hallway at whoever is going to turn that corner. You have never seen a device like this before. It looks metallic, has these long tubes, a pack of tubes, in fact. And that you see the heads of dragons kind of carved around it. And there's this big wheel or gear behind it. And his hand is on it. And he's just waiting to turn it.
Can we move my Inkblot right behind me?
Yep.
My dude has a Gatling gun.
It's a
And then
Ghostbuster thing.
I'm gonna do like one of these little, like, I'll put my hand out but move my fingers with my Inkblot like a little wiggity wiggity wiggity. I'm like, next round, you're charging that guy. And then we'll just sit right here.
So that's what you kind of see. And inside this room, you see a pentagram and some blood stains.
Got it. Am I gonna be able to
Alright.
make it? Where's he at? Like I need to know.
I'll show him where. I'll show where he is. I'll bring onto the map.
As Kangde says, I need to make a tactical maneuver down this rabbit hole of shooting people.
Tactical maneuvers.
Now, if only you can shoot an arrow around a corner, it would be good.
Oh, I'm waiting for the. I mean, that should be a special cold shot, but apparently I don't get to ricochet stuff off things, which feels like being the best archer, potentially best archer in the world. I should be able to do that.
All right.
I
It is
demand
now
a trick shot.
Byung
I demand
Jun's
trick
turn.
shots.
Yeah, he can reach it.
Min, complain to the guys and ask them to give me trick shots.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Min doesn't know anything about game design. I can complain, though.
Yes, I want more weird shots.
Kangdae, Min, Ayun, you see Byung-jun in its full terrible glory. Vengeful spirit
So
comes
vengeful.
screaming out of the shrine,
He's gonna
jaw
possess that
distended, hanging down to the ground as he flies directly towards this creature. But it doesn't look to be attacking it. He wants to possess it.
Of course he does. I knew this would happen.
But he is unsuccessful. Luckily for you. Kangdae.
Alright, so have I got anything that I can use to slow him down? Skills, actions, skills, Tiger Claw, Cattle Trops, nope. Hunting Trap, no. Sword, nope. Nothing I do is going to slow it down.
You got caltrops, you said?
Caltrops is damaging, and I don't want to get bigger. Let me take a look. Got 30 feet of movement. I can make it indoors. He can't fit through that door. Well, he can knock it down, but hey, it'll slow it down. Alright. Bolting for that door. Make it within. So I'm going down that flight of stairs behind that bookshelf.
It is in this square here. Oops. This square here.
So that would be there. And 25 feet. Another 5 feet of movement. Down I go. Whoop.
Would you like to just fall down the stairs? Fall down the hole.
I will rely on my cat-like reflexes to land on my feet.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Grud. My word still said. All right, but hey, let's see. Dexterity. It's not complete trash. Ah, 20 just rolled off.
All right. You only take 3 points of damage as you land at the bottom. Of
3 points
of
of 32 points of hit point. There's nothing. Sorry, I took too much off. Oops. I'll put some back.
Anything else for Kangdae?
Bonus action. So now I'm down here. Let me just take a look. Can I see Jiho?
You do not. Your passive perception is not high enough. You see his ink blot, though.
It's light down here, right? Like there's
It's
candles.
light coming from
towards
around
this.
the corner here. This whole corridor here is in shadow.
I do have full dark vision.
You can make a perception check if you like to see if you can find him.
Okay, let's see. Why so trash today? I just can't roll worth a damn.
You cannot see him directly, but you do see his ink blot.
All right, that's cool. Psst. Psst. Over here.
You can't see me. I'm stealthy.
I see your
Hey.
ink blot.
Hey. Get down here. I think I found him. You just got to turn this corner and rush him. And I do
right.
not tell him I see a device.
All right, I'm going around the corner next turn.
All right. The Jomagu is gonna go. It sees on Byungjun trying to attack it, and starts swinging at An Byungjun. Scythes. Nope, that's not gonna do it. Dong Zeng. They are engaged in combat though. The two of them.
Great. I'll use my bonus action with the Death God Regalia to make it not move, be able to move. So DC 13 Charisma save.
All right. Oh, just makes it.
Makes it, okay. That's fine, I guess. I will do a dash action.
Okay.
And move around this building so I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, and 50, 50, 55, 60, so I can go here. Yep, and that's it.
All right. Min, you're up with Hayun on deck. You're muted, I think.
Yet again. Okay. Min is going to just skedaddle like they did before. Where's the hole that I can fall down?
You got mad feedback.
Really? Yeah, I use my movement to fall down the hole.
All right. Do you have that monk thing where you don't take damage if you...
No, that's next level.
Okay. Go ahead and make that deck save.
Okay. Should be good at those. Is anybody else getting really bad feedback?
Yeah, you're coming in a little hot to me.
I don't know what is up today. I keep not being able to hear Jiho for some reason. And I did just charge my headphones. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm sorry.
No worries. You're still we can still make you out. But I do need you to make that deck save. All right. No, you're good. You'll take 4 points.
Okay.
And you land on top of Kong Dae, who just slid down the ladder himself.
Yep, I do. Yep. Does he also take 4 damage?
Actually, that's a good question. Make a dex save, Kong Dae, to see if you can get out of the way before.
I am not getting out of the way. I will firm it with athletics.
All right. Make that athletics check then. See if you can just catch Min as they fall. Good enough, yeah. Actually, with that, you don't take any damage, Min.
Yay!
As Monday catches you as you fall down the hole. One side.
No, is he gonna fast forward the special lead time? I don't know.
Yao Min, you're heavier than you look.
Oh, I mean,
Ayun, you're up. Oh, did we just lose Hayun?
We
A lot
lost
of
somebody.
connectivity issues tonight.
Weird. Maybe it's do you guys have storms out there or anything?
No, just the eclipse
Liverpool.
today.
Maybe it's the
it's the eclipse. It was really windy today.
Mhm.
yeah.
All
This
right, we'll
feedback's
get back
coming
to
from
Hayun
somewhere.
when she's able to rejoin us. Jiho. Oh, there she is.
Ooh, am I back?
Hey, yes, you're up.
Sorry. I was like, I know my turn is coming, and then like it all crashed. I had to reset.
Oh no.
Right on. I think with a dash I can get in the room but not down the stairs,
Okay.
which
Can you
is
go
fine
downstairs?
because yeah, is it a ladder? Is it stairs?
It's ladders.
What are these?
It's ladders, straight down.
Cool.
Don't
So
worry, you can jump and just land straight on top of us.
those
Yeah,
hooks
you're
are
gonna be
hurt.
one square away from the hole when you're with your dash.
Just jump down, I'll
put
catch
myself
you.
like right there.
You're not good with climbing ladders. Look at those legs.
I'm not.
Yeah, that'll be fun. A Noru with ladders.
I've got a plan for the ladder to get down, but I can't do it on this turn, so I'm gonna stop right here.
All right. That brings us to Jiho.
Okay, cool. So I'm not directing my Inkblot to anything because I need my action, but I'm going to move him
Mhm.
down the hallway.
All right. Inkblot turns the corner, and you all hear down, everyone in this hallway, and even you, Hayun, above at the top of the trapdoor, what sounds like an explosion, but not just one, but repeatedly, like sticks of dynamite blowing up. And this whole corridor is lit with fire as these streaks of flame come screaming out of this device at your Inkblot. This thing
Is it an auto hit?
is crazy. I just have to roll here. All right. Make a DC 14 Dex saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
All right, that's not going to do it. Your Inkblot takes 18 points of piercing damage.
He's
And
still
it
alive.
is. All right, so how far in up the corridor do you want your Inkblot to move?
Okay, so now that we've used up his held action, me, Jiho, is going to use my full movement and my action to get behind him.
Okay.
And then my Inkblot move 5, 10. We'll move up one more square.
All right.
Perfect. And I don't have an action. I knew, I knew Kangde was behind me, so I will use up a Bardic Inspiration for them because my next turn it's gonna get stupid crazy if I don't
All
die.
right. Youngchun is up. I just need to roll a die here to see if his possession has recharged. It has not. So he and the Jomagu are in this titanic battle in this courtyard. Kangde.
So I will move 30 feet up around this corner. Come on, move, you piece of. Why won't you move? Here we go. That's my 30 feet. I'm technically at 3/4 cover, I'm guessing, or full cover, 3/4.
Yep, you're full cover.
Full cover. I'll peer. I can peer over. I can see. I guess I can see Lord One.
Mhm.
Oh, you sneaky bastard. I'm gonna use a. Let me just check my rules and 40. In my bonus action, I gonna Hawkeye him.
Okay.
So now I will ignore half cover, 3/4 cover, all apart from full cover, and I will take a shot at him. So I will do finally. Have at it. Oh, 13?
It's a miss. It should have been a solid shot, but you see some sort of like magical energy shielding Lord One.
God,
Just
yeah, there's no way I would have missed it. Must be something weird he's got on there. All right, that's me done. I signal to Min saying he's got some weird mojo going on down there.
all right. Dong Sung.
Okay. So what do I have? Action. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't think so.
Move here.
That's because you run into it.
And then from here, did Heian go down the hole yet?
No,
No? Okay.
she's still at the top.
Okay.
Ladders
What?
are real tough.
Yeah. Do I have visual of her? Or no?
Yeah, I'll say you can see her from here.
Great. I'm going to use my action of Hallowed Guardian, where I will give Temp 1d4 to Heian and Byungjun, because I don't want them to die in what they're doing as they are protecting us. So they both get +3 or 3 Temp HP. And then I'll use my bonus action to try to keep the speed reduced to 0 on the Jomagu.
Okay.
DC 13, Charisma 6.
Saves. All right. That's a fail. He's stuck. All right.
That's my turn.
The big bug is stuck. Min, you're up. Oh, did we lose Min?
Yeah, she messaged that her internet just crashed out on her. I think I saw that.
All right.
I don't want to get Min killed. So if she comes back before then, we'll let her take her turn. Ayun.
Should we tell her to go on Discord chat with them?
Yeah, actually. I'm streaming, so she should be able to watch us and tell us what she wants to do. Oh, if it's completely died, then she won't be able to even
Might
watch
be
us.
screwed.
She could do it on her phone, I'm guessing, maybe?
she's got the
Maybe.
data.
If she has data, yeah. Are you going to be messaging her?
Yeah, I just messaged her.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I don't know if she'll see it though.
Hayun, let me know if she responds.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think it's about time to become something else so I can go down the ladder. So without like breaking my little leggies, I've got a real aversion to falling now. So I'm gonna wild shape into a giant lizard.
Nice. All right. You are now a giant lizard. That's your action, but you have your movement still.
Right on. So with my movement, I can climb down this.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any left over after that, or is it just?
It's up to 5, 20. You have 5 feet of movement, but I'll say you can move up into this space too. I'll just move Min back. Oh, Min is back. All right, that's as far as you can move.
Cool. All right, that's my whole turn. Because now I'm a lizard.
Yay, giant lizard. All right, Min. I'm glad you made it back. What would you like to do? Oh, you're muted. And there you go.
So what? Anything important happen?
They are engaging Lord Juan.
Okay. Engaged, but we only just met. All right. He has a big. Oh, okay. I see where we are now. What's he doing making a pentagram? So I'm on this square, right?
Actually, you started in this one.
Okay. All right. Can I bring myself?
I'll help you out here. I'll bring you back.
All right. Thank you. All right. Okay. First, I'm gonna shift into. I'm gonna align myself with wood. So Min seems to almost glow a bit as they race down the hall. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're difficult terrain. 5, 6. I think I can get. Oh no! I just lost.
Just on the other side.
Yeah, I can get just on the other side of Kongdae. And do I see this? Whatever it is.
This device, yeah, it's right in the middle here. I don't have an image for it, but it is like right here.
Pointed right at me.
Pointed right down the hall at you. Yeah.
Okay.
It has fired once and unloaded into the ink blot, which took 18 points of damage from it. But...
Okay. I think I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. Very good. It is now Lord Juan's turn. You are right behind him. First off, I have to roll to see if his dragon cannon has recharged. It has.
Yeah.
Cool.
So he will unload again. I need Jiho for your ink blot, and I need Min make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
I don't think dodge helps you with those, though. Does it?
No, it gives you advantage.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
That makes sense.
Yeah. $22.
All right.
Question.
Mhm.
Does this fire? I know it's a saving throw, but does it fire like ballistics?
It does.
Could
Catch
I
missile.
potentially like catch, maybe not mitigate all of the damage, but
Yeah. It's effectively a missile weapon attacking you.
okay. Yeah, I guess I can roll my I believe that's a D10 plus monk level plus dexterity modifier. Let me check. Deflect missiles. Yeah, 1d10 plus 6. So let me roll that.
That's how much damage you can mitigate?
Yeah.
Okay, then you don't take any. Because you made your saving throw, which means you only take half damage, which is 5, and you get plus 6. So you're not going to take any damage.
Yeah, you see Min Matrix Matrix dodge and catch and snatch this one bullet that's gonna hit them.
Nice. Unfortunately, your ink blot, Jiho, takes another 11 points of damage. Is it still up?
Yes, it is.
All right.
It can take a lot of punishment. I guess it's an ooze, so it's
Yep.
resistant, right?
No, it's not resistant to this.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe, but it's got more hit points than I do.
All right. Jiho, you're up.
Yes, I'm gonna grapple Lord Juan.
All right.
I can add my proficiency bonus because I got wrestling champion.
Mm-hmm.
It is where to go? I just had it. Athletics.
Athletics.
And this is check, right?
Yep. You have to beat a 16. No, you're unable to.
But don't you add proficiency?
I do, but it's not on here.
Yeah, so it's just another +2, so that's 15. So it's a tie. I'll say ties win, so you got him.
He is grappled to ill ground.
Okay.
And my ink blot wants to do some things.
Uh-oh.
He can. What is this? It's Ink Slam. Acid damage, rolls acrobatics check. Oh, can he be double grappled?
No.
Okay.
I will say if you do, what I typically do for double grappling is they become restrained.
Perfect. So I'm gonna ink slam Lord Juan. So that's just a D20. And on a hit, it's a 1d8 plus my proficiency bonus acid damage, and must roll an acrobatics or athletics check against my spell save DC. On a fail, it is grappled.
Okay. I'll make that roll now.
18 hit.
18 hits.
Okay, and I don't remember what my spell save DC is on this damn thing.
16 is probably going to do it.
Yeah, 16 will beat it. That's fine, but it takes 1d8 acid damage.
Right.
Since he's we'll just throw a little bit since he hit my ink blot. Oh, max damage. Oh, plus proficiency, so 10.
10 points. All right, he's still up.
Well, he's
Now
down.
covered in ink and held down.
Oh,
Um,
would I get advantage on that attack since he's on the prone on the ground?
He's not grappled. That doesn't give you advantage on the attack. No.
Gotcha. Okay. That's fine.
And all right, Byung-jun. Just gonna roll a couple of dice here because I forgot to roll last time. Man, these rolls are really slow. All right, so this Jomagu is now huge. All right. Gonna check in. Yep. All right. And one more time. Okay. I think, Dong Song, you're the only one left up there.
Yep.
You see Byung-jun, its necrotic attacks damaging this creature, but upon damaging it, it grows to this enormous size now, the size of an elephant. And then Byung-jun disappears.
Hey, Andrew.
Now
Cool.
the Jomagu is possessed.
Oh dear.
Oh, nice.
He's a kaiju now. God damn.
Hey, Andrew.
Yes.
You can add the 10 hit points back. My Inkblot actually died with that last hit.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
All right. Inkblot dead.
Yeah, he's dead, but the grapple still goes through because that was all my turn.
Yep. All right, I'll add that on. There we go. And it is now... I'm going to use that one. Dong Song.
So I know that the Jomagu is now possessed, right?
You are correct.
Great. I give him a firm nod. Nice. And I will... What is it? 1, 2... That'll take me here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Take me here. And then... Actually, I will let the... I'm assuming the Jomagu is on our side now? As an ally? I like it.
No.
Since it's possessed by Byung-jun, I'm going to assume it is, and I will give space. Use my dash action to give it a little space so that Jomagu tries to get down that hole. See if it will go down that hole.
All right.
It's not gonna fit in that hole. Look at that thing.
He can break through it.
He'll trap us in there.
I'm sure there's a way out.
All right. Min, you have just done your matrix dodge of all those bullets. It's like, do. Oh, you muted again. Oh, Min? Yeah, there you go.
I'm here. Sorry. Okay, I have just matrix dodged. And I am going to... So Min is going to... Let's see. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Ignore that. I'm not sure why. Okay, that's... Min is just gonna run at this gun that they just dodged. Like, put a foot on the barrel and then just swing a haymaker at Lord Juan. I'm going to non-lethally punch him in the face.
Okay.
Okay. That misses.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a key point in Flurry of Blows to do 2 more punches
All right.
in his face. Does a 22 hit? I hope it does.
It certainly does.
Okay. Yeah, that's just plain old bludgeoning damage.
All right. 4 points.
And once again, I assume that hits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another 6 points.
Yes. So
Cool.
Min excitedly punches a little too far the first time, and then just quickly flurries right in Lord Juan's face. Just
Right.
2.
And Jiho's kind of holding him still for you.
Yeah, no, right on the
grappled.
right on the chin, and then on the nose.
Gino's confused that he's got a grapple Lord Juan and we're not tying him up. We're just. I'm holding a punching bag. The hell?
That was from Jin. And
right.
this is for Sohyun.
Hayin.
Yeah, Lizard Hyen is going to skedaddle through this corridor, see if I can get around Kang Dae and into this room using a dash action.
All right. You all see this giant lizard enter the room.
I think I can only just barely make it in, though. Yep, giant lizard, same freckles.
Like to think it has tiny antlers.
Yeah, just little tiny. It looks like twigs are stuck to its head. And for some reason, the sound of bells, it just slithers in and around.
All right. It is now Lord Juan's turn. He is going to throw a firebolt into your face, Min.
Is disadvantaged because I'm within melee range.
It is.
That doesn't hit.
No, it will not. The firebolt just kind of goes wide and scorches the ceiling above you as he curses at all of you and says, "And me. I am Lord Juan. You know the troubles that you will face if you do not let me go." Jiho.
Well, I've got him grappled.
Yeah, Lord Juan is still defiant.
I guess I'll whisper, "Who does number 2 work for?" Can I try to tie him up?
You have to. I'll say if you succeed in another contested athletics check, you can have him restrained.
Okay. So athletics with proficiency that I'm proficient in plus proficiency bonus. What is that? It is. He's restrained.
And some.
Yeah.
Say who does number 2 work for again?
He is restrained. You got him in like some weird thumb lock or something that he can't really move. And he just winches in pain and looks back and says, "What the hell do you mean, number 2? I have no number 2."
Fucking love Austin Powers. I'm just gonna scream out to the party. He's like, I've got him. Like, we can capture him now. Stop punching him. And that'll
Hyundai?
be my turn.
If you attack him, you'll have advantage since he's restrained, I think.
I will attack him
All right.
while he is restrained.
Just recall you can only do lethal damage on missile attacks.
Got it. Don't worry, it's not gonna be so bad. Called shot. If it hits.
I'm gonna do that college shot.
I'll roll again if I get crit. Let me just
That-
let me see if I can fish that crit.
Yeah, just see if you get a crit.
Nope. So we'll stick with the first one
Alright,
and
4 damage.
4 damage plus he's gonna have to make. I'm gonna call shot for a vital shot. So I'm gonna say Constitution Synchro DC 13.
That's going to be a big fat fail.
Oh yes, he's stunned.
Stunned and restrained. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. Not looking good for Lord Juan.
All right, let's kick him while he's down.
Anything else from Kande?
How far are we? Let's take a look. So 5 feet, 30 feet, 30 feet. Yeah, I might as well get over here. It's over! It's over, Lord
Melee
Juan!
range.
It's over, Juan. Give it up. It's time to face the music. And that's it. I'm just taunting him now.
All right. The Jomagu, I don't even have to roll anymore. He just easily tears down this entire wall. The roof collapses around him as he does so. Makes his way over to the hole and just starts digging. You see planks of wood, bamboo, shelf, books, scrolls flying everywhere
No.
as he starts widening this hole so he can burrow down into it.
No.
Hong Sung.
I shout into the hole, guys, we got the Jomaga with us. And then I'm going to use my action to give it the help action to clear its way in.
Okay. All right.
Can I use perception in the room or investigation to see if there's like any important info, other info, more context, or important things that might either
Sure.
help us or just I find interesting?
Sure. Make a investigation or perception.
Perception it is. Hey. I grab all the books.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of good reading here. That is for sure. A lot of books on philosophy, poetry, religion, even luminism seems to be a very big theme in his books. But yeah, you have reading material to last you at least. You're a voracious reader, so at least next few weeks anyway. But there's actually nothing aside from good reading here.
Okay. All right. Sweet. That's my turn.
All right. Min, you have a stunned and restrained Lord Juan in front of you.
Knock him out.
Oh, you're muted.
Okay. Min does feel. Min didn't feel that bad about punching him in the face, but now that they've got their anger out, they're gonna just grab him by the scruff of his neck and say, "Where's Lady Soyun?"
He just looks up at you, bloodied face, arrow sticking out of him. He just gives you a wicked smile.
I punch him.
Punching him. Where is she?
Okay, this time, all right. I have advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This time, when Min punches him, like this radiant, this golden light flashes for a moment in his face. And he's gonna take an extra 5 radiant damage.
Remind me, when you're stunned, is it automatic crits or no? It's paralyzed.
No, that's
Paralyzed.
paralysis.
Okay,
So
so
you get
it's
advantage or
seven
what?
points.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's 5 bludgeoning and 5 radiant.
He's still up.
Okay, martial art. Actually, let's spend that last key point. Why not?
Flurry of blow him while he's down. All right.
Yeah.
Might as well.
We do need him alive to get answers, though.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, no. It's
Non-lethal.
yeah, it's not lethal.
Her fists are non-lethal.
My fists.
Their
Yes,
is
their
non-lethal.
fists are not lethal. Another 7 damage.
He's just laughing hysterically as you're punching the crap out of his face. His face is a bloody mess right now.
And he's got full Heath Ledger on us, so we can't really get crap out of him.
But with that last punch, you can just see the lights go out in his eyes and he loses consciousness.
Great. We got nothing out of that.
Min just Min is going to use their last flurry of blows to punch a wall. Punch the store.
You punched that door?
Yeah.
Can you please make a saving throw for me, please? Wisdom.
That door's exploding. Boom.
Oops. Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. I love the consequences of my actions. Ugh, that wasn't so good.
All right, 1, 2, 3. I just have to count 5. That's 5 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
All right. As you take and vent the last remnants of your fury out on this door, you failed to see that there was a glyph on it. And as you make contact with the door, the glyph activates and 5 magic missiles come shooting out of it. And you will take
Wow.
19 points of damage.
Well, I'm still up, barely. Thanks for catching me, Kongde. For
You're welcome.
the umpteenth time today, Min takes a bunch of magic missiles.
No face.
The only missiles I can't deflect.
That's where we'll end tonight. We went a little over. But I will say I'm not losing initiative track because you still have this giant bug that's trying to
Yeah.
get to you.
He's trying to get to Lord Juan here, and we're kind of stuck in a rock between a rock and a hard place, and he wants him.
Ask your
only
questions
way-
quick, because I'm gonna let him have them.
That the spirit will be.
Don't let him have him. We need
It'll be
him.
fine. It'll be fine.
No,
It'll be fine.
fine.
You guys can fight a kaiju.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
I'll
No big deal.
shoot it. I'll shoot it in its eye. It'll keep growing. It'll get bigger. It'll get stuck down here.
Exactly.
We just need to cause it to be big enough so it collapses under its own weight.
Or squishes us with it.
All right. Well, that was a big fight. You guys got really far on this one. Assuming if you survive the fight with the kaiju,
You say
No,
like
that's level
we
4.
have to fight this thing.
I think that we don't have a choice. We're just gonna have to roll with it.
Nobody has
it's either
animal.
that or you give him Lord Juan. That's you all know that's what he's after.
He's totally after Lord One. Unanimous decision, executive decision. We just
Nobody
check
has animal
Lord-
handling.
no one has nobody. We're just gonna check
Actually-
Lord One.
I mean, I think I've got a decent animal handling.
I don't think that's an animal.
Now, right now, the animal I'm
Possessed.
handling is myself.
He's possessed.
Just so you know, he will be at the rate he is digging. He will be there in 3 rounds.
Okay.
We need to find a way out. But that's for next time. And
Yep, that is for next time.
yeah. Oh.
What
Alright,
CR
guys.
is a giant badger?
Can you?
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
figure out?
That was a big one. You got Lord
was
Juan at least.
Good.
Yeah.
We managed to avoid beheading.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
made a
guys
new
did
friend,
wonderful.
guys.
Oh, you sweet summer child. Or
You got it.
autumn child. I don't know what time of year it is.
He's doomed us all.
You got a pet kaiju.
I mean, one chick wanted him to do that, I guess. So there must be some idea behind it.
Well, see, if
We
that,
haven't
we
tried healing it, to be fair.
That's
I
fair.
don't think.
That's true, but now we gotta heal you first.
If anything, we should just overload it, punch it till it explodes.
Until it breaks under its own gravitational pull.
The end of
Turns
this arc
into
is actually us
singularity.
all getting buried
No.
alive.
We give
And
it
that's
all the
it.
power, we overload it like a battery and just give.
Don't worry,
it
guys.
everything.
I have Mason's tools. I will chisel you all out of there.
Oh God! have
Oh,
mercy.
so I have
Oh,
Mason's
good.
tools
Thank
too.
goodness.
There you go.
Dinosaur doesn't need
We'll
to
meet in the
breathe,
middle.
does he?
Nope.
You don't
Yeah.
breathe. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm not
We
even in
do.
there, so.
We need to
I think
breathe.
as a dwarf, I should have advantage on saving throws against holding my breath. Anyway, although I am a
Well,
hill dwarf, not a mountain dwarf, so who knows?
There you go.
Well, see
game,
you guys
everybody.
in a couple of weeks then. Have a good night, guys.
Easy.
See ya.